baby?
Yeah.
It's a baby.
Where'd you get a baby? Where'd you get that
his-
baby?
Making his realm debut tonight.
He got it at NYCC a couple weeks ago.
Is
Is that baby going on the table tomorrow?
If I had my choice.
Oh,
Say
man.
hi.
What's up, everybody? It's RHP, the Realm Hatton Project, here for a hangout Friday night. Some of us had to miss out on NJCC for different reasons, but we still decided we were going to come in here and hang out with you guys. And plus, it was funny to make Wolfie a big fat liar face. So
Yeah, thanks for that.
did that.
No one will believe me ever again.
We reached out behind the scenes, and we got our boy Harry can be flex.
I don't got those buttons. So
Me either.
We improvise. It's all right.
Hey,
all right.
Wolfie did it good. Ready, Wolfie? 3, 2, 1. Harry
Flex.
Yes,
nice.
yes.
Nailed that
great.
shit, bro. So we decided we'd come in here and just hang out with everybody and say what's up. So we'll go around real quick, say hey to everybody. We're gonna get our bus driver tonight. Say hi.
What's up, everybody? Happy to be here. It's a rare thing for me to poke my head here on a Friday night. Usually a busy night for me, but happy to be here with you guys. I was supposed to be with the rest of the fellas at NJCC tonight, but changed my plans. Going to be rocking there tomorrow morning. Bringing my little nephew with me, actually. He's actually very excited to go and hang out. So expecting good times with the Realm fam tomorrow. Hoping to sell lots of stuff. So just come through, buy my shit. Cherry Hill, New Jersey. Come buy all of it. Gonna have great prices.
That baby's so excited.
You hear him? You hear him screaming? He's like, yo,
he's like, yeah, buy my shit.
Go. Everything must go. Tell him, CJ. And this is little CJ here. This is my little grandchild making his Realm debut tonight. So thank you for having me, guys. Happy to be here. Let's have a good time.
We appreciate you coming in and helping us steer. I'm gonna let some of y'all who are watching in on a little secret that Jose told me in my ear. He whispered it very sexy, like, and it was half Spanish, but I can't do that. So I'm just doing it in English. He's gonna undercut every price Dust puts on his stuff. So just walk right by Dust and go straight to his stuff. Like if Dust wants 35, Jose said
competition at the rock table.
33.50. You can walk away with his and a high five. So
yes, we do compete with each other. We do.
At this table.
All right, so we got him, and I'm gonna skip right on to past the big dumb liar face. We're gonna let him lie to y'all in a second because we got another guest who doesn't. I don't know if I always get this point thing wrong. Am I pointing that way?
You gotta point the other way.
Yeah,
the other way, Ricky.
This way?
Yeah. Nope, the other way. Yeah.
Nice. So here, spectacles, testicles, wallet, and watch. Here's our very own ROC Jesus coming to hang out with us.
What's up, guys? What's up?
Nusi over there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I got two of y'all on here. We got to run rules by y'all. So we don't talk politics. We don't talk religion. And we don't talk wrestling on this motherfucker. So I'm gonna go ahead and kill that fucking that shit up.
That third one's not a rule.
Yeah, ask EE. You want to be on his shit list? You go ahead and start talking wrestling, Eric.
EE ain't here tonight. He's
not here
tonight. He don't matter. He ain't
here. Let him sit there, hold hands, and drink. Make fun of the
look. If we're gonna talk about wrestling, we gotta go old school, man. Like the Claw. Like I'm old, man. Like what was that? Eric Von. Whatever his name was, that whole family that used to be in
the Von Erichs.
The Von Erichs. Yeah. Like I was
Carrie Von Erich.
Yeah, I got a picture somewhere floating around of me on Barry Windham's shoulders when I was like a little kid. Barry and Kendall Windham and what was it, Lex Luger and Ric Flair were the four horsemen of the apocalypse when I was a kid. That was my jam. Like that's when I liked wrestling, when motherfuckers would poke each other's eyeballs out and shit, man.
Speaking of the Von Erichs, they're actually getting ready to make a movie about that.
Nice. So we got
who is it? Zac Efron in that movie?
Yeah.
I saw a picture
playing one of the Von Erichs. Dude, he is fucking.
Hold on. Before we get into all this pity pat rubbing junk on each other bullshit, let's go ahead and move over to my other partner in crime, my brother from somebody else's mother, big fat liar face. What's up, Wolfie?
What's up, everybody? Full of shit. Feeling good.
That shit had me laughing so hard. That's how we love it.
Nice
Oh,
to be here.
look, they
Listen,
get, oh,
you got
my
another
God.
baby.
They
Where are
get-
you getting these babies?
Dude,
The
they
other
get
one.
fucking
Who's that,
cuter. How
two-pack?
is that possible?
Here's
man?
the other one.
2-pack.
Oh my God.
It was a 2-for-1. 2-for-1.
There's a buy one, get one. There you go, man.
Yeah.
Look at
2 for
that.
1.
He was cute and adorable. And look, they even make him even cuter. How is that even possible, man? Look at Abuelito. Look at his little face. Look at him smiling. Look at that. I love it.
She's the cutest. This one, actually, I don't want to give back. I want to keep this one.
That was a good one.
She's low key. She's low man.
He's like, that was my favorite. Hey, CJ, in 20 years, when you see this video, remember Abuelito said she was his favorite. So we got Wolfie. So we're all here. We're going to hang out. Jose threw a link in the group, so please feel free to jump in. He's got to watch the green room. We have no control over that. So if he gets busy, because he has his grandkids and stuff, if he gets busy, just hang out for a minute. He'll be back. He'll see you. He'll get you in here. He is doing us a huge favor being on here driving for us. So we do appreciate him, and we're gonna have patience with that because we've all got kids and nephews and nieces. We know how it is, brother. We know how it is. Look, he's gonna be all nice and chill. Also, he'll be like, "Don't touch my transformer," and you're gonna see his headphones flying. Like, it's gonna be crazy, dude. So we're looking forward to having a good time. We're gonna hang out. We're just gonna BS and have some fun. So we'd really like anybody to get in here. Any of our brothers and realm members that are at NJCC do happen to get a chance to see this. We miss you guys. We hope you have a lot of fun. But not too much fun because I want y'all to miss me too. But here I'm gonna take a sip of my Jameson. Pinkerton, I'm looking at you, brother. It ain't ginger, but it's Jameson, so I got you.
Cheers, brother. I just poured a little vodka in the cup.
Cheers.
So
That works.
Cheers.
No, I don't have anything.
Yeah, man. So NJCC, man, let me just touch on it real quick. So anybody watching, listening, it's a show in Cherry Hill, which is very close to Philly. So anybody in the tri-state area, if you're free, please make it. A lot of we'd like to say it's kind of like the birthplace of the realm. It's where a lot of us kind of met each other for the first time, years ago. I think 2015 was probably like my first one. And it's not the biggest show in the world, especially when I first went and stuff like that. But it's a cool toy show. And every year as we went, like, it just got bigger and bigger and bigger. And, a lot of the realm, like, fam met each other there for the first time. So for us, it's we hold that place as a special place in our hearts.
2019.
Yep. They renovated, from what I'm hearing, like Chris in the chat, a lot of the guys got there today and he was like, wow, like this looks like brand new and stuff like that. So looking forward to checking the place out. And like I said, we got what's called the Rock Island. So a bunch of us got tables. We're actually have a little rock block there. So we're going to have a ton of stuff for sale. But honestly, it's just like hooking up at like a TF Con or a Bot Con or whatever. It's like the Realm fam getting together, having good times, and it's always a good time. So just looking forward to seeing everybody tomorrow.
You gonna have the purple juice tomorrow?
Hopefully. I'm hoping Bricks does bring some of that. I have to have some of that early, because a lot of us getting on the road a little bit in the afternoon. You can't have too much of that stuff. But yeah, purple drink, man. We're hoping for some purple drink tomorrow. So Bricks, come through, please come through. I'm gonna try to bring him some soda too, because I don't know if anybody knows, but he does a little thing on his channel, like Bricks drinks.
Yeah, I like that.
I like on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? So, we got somebody that just popped in.
Oh, I like it. Who we got?
Let's
Let's
gonna be
see who it is.
Surprise for all of us.
Now you're in. You're in. They're like making fun of you.
Are you drunk already?
You can't even hear them.
I hear EE's big.
You can't hear him. Yo, fuck you, jack-offs. Yo.
Roof. Like he's,
Yo, you right there. You.
Wolf is making fun of you right now.
Fuck you, jack-off.
He's calling you Ricky just gave you the finger.
Yo, Ricky, that's for you.
You know Jose's laughing right now because you can see his teeth.
Yo, he's drunk. Jose's drunk. Right now.
Who the fuck is this guy with? Jesus. Jesus is like not even gonna let you in the fucking
He
heaven.
said, "Who the fuck is Jesus?"
He says like you're not going to heaven. You show everybody else.
Yeah, look, live from
Look at that guy.
NJCC.
Found his chair already.
Like, see, bye-bye. They're saying bye-bye.
Dom
Kick
ain't
him out.
gonna move from that seat.
I would kick him out.
Yeah, Dom ain't gonna move from that stool for a while, y'all. He'll
That's
be
not
there.
the spot.
He's parked there all night.
That's it. He done marked that shit. That's his now.
Yeah, that was perfect. Perfect time. And see, so you can see the guys are already there having a good time and stuff. So looking forward again, seeing all of them tomorrow. I know Derek B is going to be coming through. I think Sean, I think she's there in the chat. What's up, Sean? What's going on?
Yeah,
And
they might already be there. I think they got there today.
Yep. And look at there she goes. What a good looking squad. Thank you.
Oh, my camera must be off. Y'all lucky.
So, guys, like I said, we're live, and I threw the link out in the Realm of Collectors Facebook group. So, like Ricky said earlier, just pop in, come hang out with us. We're just here to have a good time tonight, guys. We're having a good time. All right. Another guest just popped into the room.
What? All night, guys. Be prepared. Let's see who we got.
Pam, pam, pam.
Big Walt. What? Chi-Town in the house, y'all.
Hey, what's up, fellas? What's up?
What's
going
on?
Nothing much. I'm just hanging on out and getting ready to go home pretty soon.
Yeah. How about them Bulls, bro?
Let's
Don't get him started.
Nah, man, I love me some Walt, man. He knows what up. And Dust in the chat squad. Beers and wings flowing.
Oh,
what?
Yeah.
What up, Dust? Enjoy, brother. Enjoy.
Walt, how was TFCon last weekend?
Man, it was good and it was hell.
Good in hell.
good in hell. And let me say it like this, man. Riding a train, you see some weird shit, man. Had some dude.
Yeah.
There was some like.
Yeah, no, he had a villain laugh, and I had to hold in that shit, and I had to go on back to O'Hare because I left something there, and I got it. But I went out here and got Susan Blue's autograph and the Peter Cullen. It was just insane. I'm like, hell no, that's not happening. That's not happening. I can't.
Sometimes you gotta wait out them lines, man. Because I hate to say it, but at our
no,
age,
it wasn't just that.
They were our age when we were kids watching them.
No, they fucked me on my money there too when I paid. That's there too, and it's like I paid you idiots. Then they were giving me a hard time about, well, you have to pay cash because our card reader is not working. What?
You want me to
so I had to go to the ATM not once but twice.
Damn.
Hey,
so I didn't
talk shit. Look, he talking shit to you, Walt. He said, all I hear is Walt saying, so back in 1996.
Hey, you know what? That dude can listen, Mr. Biggie, you can eat a dick for all I fucking care. And that's the first time I'm coming straight on out. So
is this how we do it on Fridays? Damn.
Hey, man. It's
fired, bang, bang.
Hey, he came hard.
Drinking,
he came hard.
Look, tell him, Walt, he don't want none of this Chi-Town, bro. Tell him. He don't want them.
Shit. Hey, man, listen, I didn't get home until close to 3 o'clock that morning. But it was all good spending it with the Realm, those guys, and it was cool, you know. So
did you get to see Walt? Like, I saw you in the group picture, like where they were all out to eat or whatever, like that. And I saw a little Antoine. Look, I'm gonna call him out on the internet. Antoine, I saw you trying to hide. I saw your little Decepticon hat.
You know what I call him? Wait a minute. You know what? I'm gonna shock people. You know what? I'm sorry, Antoine. I have to do this. But for years, man, I've been calling that dude Biz Marquee, man.
Pam, pam, pam.
You're muted, Dust.
He's telling us to be quiet.
He's muted. He's telling us to be quiet.
Yeah, he's muted. What up?
Oh, look at that guy.
Who's that guy over there? Look at him. He's got the night off. Is that what he's doing? Is that what it means to be on assignment?
You're muted, brother.
You're muted. Look at them. They're having a good time. There you go. Cheers.
That one for us.
Right here, brother.
I see Brink over there. We already saw Dom earlier. We saw Skinny Vinny. The guys are having a good time.
Love it, man. You see, I want y'all to realize how this is. Like, I was talking about it with, I think, Dust and EE, like when we were like off air one time talking, is I have such a connection with these guys. Like Jose, like him and I have talked for like hours on end and stuff over. I've only known you for a year, like literally 1 year. And I swear to God, I feel like I've known some of you cats since like high school. Like it's just such a thing. And it has been amazing. And we were talking about it last night. I don't remember if it was on live or after the words, but that feeling of that recharge, like doing this on here and in video chats and stuff, gets us through. Like it gives us a little boost just to keep us going. But that in-person recharge, man, it's like whew, it's like putting a solar power charger right on the fucking sun. Like it's next level to get you through to that next one. Like when I saw y'all up in Maryland, like when I got to see you guys at the beginning of the year, like that's getting me through until the next time I get to see you guys in about a month or so. Yeah. And it kind of blows like I'm not gonna lie. I'm grown. I'll admit I am fucking low-key jealous of all you cats that get to see each other like every other month or every third month because of so much stuff kind of happening right around there. But Walt talked about TFCon. Motherfuckers, it was announced. It's in Orlando. That's 1 hour that way from my house. Next year in Orlando. Dust already said he's out, so we're gonna have to go kidnap him and throw him in the back of my car and make him go. Some of y'all cats better be coming this way because I love up north. I hate being in the south. And if I have my kids here, once they're grown, me and the wife already talked. We're moving up north. Yeah. But it's
not too close to me, please.
I mean, I already know, like, I'm gonna go north, and then when I smell you, I'm gonna cut east and go live over there somewhere.
Come on, go west. Go west.
I don't fuck with big fat liar faces. I don't fuck with big fat liar faces, man. I don't
know. No, I hear what you're saying.
Don't come out on Long Island.
Like I look forward to the next charge up, and then I'm like, oh, here's next year. I know not everybody's gonna make it. It's a thing. It really is hard to make these long distance trips. But I'm like, I told my wife, I'm like, dude, it's next year. It's right down the street. Like it's an hour from me. I'm like, I don't have to pay for a hotel. Fuck that. I come home afterwards, man. I gotta do none of that stuff. Yeah, I'm like, I can't wait. Like I'm already. It's dumb as it is. I'm gonna see y'all next month, and probably, hopefully, God willing, Lord willing, and the creek don't rise. I'll see y'all before then again. But then, boom, next year I got y'all right down the street. At least somebody will be there. Yeah, I know Derek will make it. He don't miss much of anything. So I'll see at least Derek and Sean. But I'm hoping more.
Gary's down that way.
Gary's down here.
Gary,
him over there. We got quite a few
down there.
Maybe down there.
Maybe he'd be inclined to.
I might have to go by and scoop him up too. He might try to get out of it. But I man, Jisk, if you ever see this dude, just remember I've been to your house. I know where you live, bro. So I'll just come by.
So. I think it's pretty cool because it is true. Like a lot of us here, like in that New York, Jersey, tri-state area, Philly, we are lucky. We do get a lot of these shows, and a lot of these shows that we do tend to go to. A lot of us do live generally in the same area where everybody's kind of inclined to make the trip. Everybody that's a little bit further away, it's been hard. Like Gary moved to Florida. He was always coming to these NJCC shows when we were having them, and now he can't, because it's just not as convenient. So it's cool that they made that announcement. It's going to be in Florida. So people in that area, like, they not only can they go, but hopefully everybody can make it too, just like they travel to Chicago or Reston or wherever. For this past year, man, like there was a lot of things like up in the air for me up until very recently. So I had to kind of pick and choose the convention circuit this year. So I couldn't really do TFCon, which we normally would have just came and went. But we, since BotCon, was such a thing and we were kind of putting all our energy behind that was kind of the con like I put my energy into. I was like, I'm not going to be able to do TFCon this year. But I do hope to do Orlando next year. I'm looking at it and I'm like, should be in a lot better place. But like you said, man, sometimes with these cons that are long distance, you kind of got to plan it like a vacation. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it ain't no joke. It ain't no joke.
It's not easy.
You got to plan it a couple months out.
And I know for a lot of people that have family, they have kids or whatever, it's not like so easy to just pick up and go and stuff like that. But I'm looking forward to it, hoping to do it. And, we'll see if they announce another BotCon and see what's up with that too, But these NJCCs and these smaller shows that, like you said, we're able to kind of see each other and recharge our batteries, like to get to hang out. Because like you said, doing this is cool. But there's nothing like hanging out in person and stuff.
It survives us to the next one. Like it keeps us going to that. But it is a next level. Like it's palpable. Like I was talking about that with Dustin. It's like you can literally like. I always joked and talked about that, about getting that recharge from hanging out with your friends. A lot of my friends, I'm friends like this, kind of friends with them. And I would say that I'm like, man, I get that recharge just talking with y'all. And to me, it was just a saying that kind of meant something. You know, not playing it down, it does mean something. But once I became friends with you guys and that physical, like, it's one thing for me and Dust to sit on here and bust each other balls like on this. It's funny, it gets laughs. You know, me and him can talk in private and laugh. But it's another thing when you can sit next to the dude and he can crack one of his Irish crickets and I can get my Jameson. We could tap him and we can bust each other's balls right there. That's a different level.
Mm-hmm.
And man, I look forward to that, dude. I love them all and I hope they're all having a blast. But I low key hate them all right now too.
Yeah. I feel it, dude. Trust me, I'm feeling it. Like I'm like, yo, I'm missing out. I would normally be there and stuff like that. So I feel like we're missing the pregame. Like we have fun on the day of, but it's like we're gonna be hustling. We're gonna be busy. So it's like we're gonna be together, but we're hustling at the same time. So really, what they're doing tonight is a great thing. Like everybody coming in early, which we usually do for the conventions. Also, try to come in a few days early because it gives everybody just more time to hang out. And honestly, for me, it's always like the conventions are always just the excuse for everybody to just kind of gravitate towards one place. But I'm not there for the convention. I'm just there to hang out with everybody. That's what I look forward to. So again, you know what I'm saying? Tomorrow we get to hang out. I'll get to see you, Ricky, next month at JD and Chan's. And and hopefully
for that. Nice.
Yeah. I'll be there for that. And
I'll be there too.
So that's gonna be fun. I'm looking forward to that too. And
God damn it! Hold on, I'm out. JD, Chan, I love you guys. I'm sorry, but y'all invited this motherfucker over here too, man.
I stay at my dad's when I go to Pennsylvania and shit, and that's like maybe half hour, 45 minutes from them.
Oh, nice. Yeah. So also look, all of us here on the panel right now will be able to cross swords in person in just about a month's time.
I like to play with the edge of the evil, so we're gonna cross streams at least once.
I meant
we're gonna cross streams just to see what happens. So maybe we'll make it weird enough this motherfucker won't come. You can send Miss Crystal. You stay home, man.
Oh, see, like, so Vendetta just actually brought up a good point. Again, like we're saying, like, some of these more long distance cons are tough. He said any con outside of Jersey is like 5-6 G's for me. So it kind of sucks.
Holy shit.
That ain't just for him, bro. I'm telling you, I literally had to recuperate from like that was like one of the deals I made. Like after when we went up to Maryland, I said, look, my next big trip is JD and Chance. I said, because that's a once in a lifetime thing. That's never to be repeated. So when BotCon came up and it became this huge realm thing, I went to my wife and I said, look, is there any way we can make this happen? And she's like, we can make it happen. I was like, before you say that, JD and Chance has to happen. There's no argument. You can't come to me after BotCon and be like, well, I don't know if JD and Chance is happening. No, that's a must happen.
Yeah.
And we were able to move some shit around, slide this card to that card, living that adult life, you know what I mean? Yes. And make BotCon happen. And it's the same thing like he said, man. That's thousands of dollars, bro. Just had to eat up rental cars, hotel rooms, and that's not even buying anything, dude. That's nothing.
Exactly.
That's insane.
That's why the life of a vacuum cleaner salesman is very beneficial. I get to fly for free, and
you know how many corners for free. Do you know how many corners I put a fresh shine on having to get the money together to go to BotCon? It was crazy, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, man. It's not easy. It's not easy. So that so we understand when like people are like, nah, I can't do it or whatever. We always get disappointed because we just want to see everybody. But we definitely understand. But anybody that can make it, man, like it's just awesome. Like I was happy to see like the realm heads that did show up at TFCon, and they kept the spirit alive. They hung out, they ate lunch, they took the pictures, and it looked like everybody had a good time as always. Yeah. So seeing it, I was just like, man, I feel like I'm missing out. But again, I'm saying it's not going to be too long before we see each other again. What I'm saying? So looking forward to that. For sure.
It's great in such a short year. Like I look so forward to seeing you guys. Like it's crazy how much like people I've known for a decade or more. I'm like, I'll see that motherfucker whenever. But like in a short year, I'm like, man, I can't wait till next time I see these cats. It's gonna be cool. Like, and it's different. Like everybody sees us on here and we're a certain way on here, but it's different when we're in person. Like all of a sudden we're just like it's a groove we all just kind of slide back into that just becomes it's like it didn't stop. You know what I mean? Like when I saw y'all at TFCon in Baltimore, and then the next time I saw y'all up there, it's like there was no gap there, and like 6 months had passed.
Yeah, and that's always the way it feels too. Like,
Yeah.
and like you said, like just we've only known each other about a year or so, but it feels like longer than that. Like it's a very familiar feeling, you know, and sometimes you don't get that with everybody you meet and stuff like that, but that's why we always just encourage people, anybody watching, listening, like please, like at any of these shows, if we're there and it's a big thing and you see us, like come say what's up. Nobody's gonna big time you or anything like that.
I am. Fuck that.
You know, if I guess I could only
Guess who
speak
I
for
am?
myself.
Worth my time? Who are you?
Get,
Get out of my shoes, bitch.
guess who just lied again? Eric will be like, I'll buy you a beer if you just come sit by me and take a picture and post it in the group so people think you like me.
Because I mean, it's dead for real, man. Like Ricky, like again, it just again a year, but it feels like I've known him way longer than that. It feels like I've known him for years. You know what I'm saying? So, those are the kind of relationships that get fostered out of what we're doing here. And I forget what the tag is, right? Like come for the toys and like leave as family or whatever. Stay for the family.
Come as friends, stay as family.
Family. It's really like it feels like that, you know what I'm saying? And no matter like time or distance or whatever, we pick up like if we just saw each other yesterday, and like Ricky said, when we meet up in person, like we're doing shows and we're doing hangouts and we're talking toys and whatever, sharing our common interest or whatever, but hooking up in person, it's like we're catching up with like how's your wife, like how's your family, how the kids, how's work, what's going on, is everything good? Like it's real life shit, honestly. You know what I'm saying? And that's why like I truly say it's like family, it's extended family, because it feels like
you actually beat me to it. I was thinking that. I was like, when we sit down, very rarely do you hear us talk about toys. Like when we're in person with each other, we might mention, hey, did you see the new one? Did you see what the exclusive is? But that'll be just about it. It's not this. It really is. Hey, so I did this. We got this ride. We got I started this new job. It really is. It's different, man. I miss it, and I love all them motherfuckers. And this Jameson's kicking in a little bit, and I might be in my feels some. But I miss all you. I miss all you motherfuckers.
You guys so much.
I love all of y'all except for that piece of shit. I love the rest of y'all.
I love you.
I love Hank, Wolfie Hank. Yes,
we're still alive.
Yes.
Come back.
Yeah, come back in a little bit, brother. We just started. More drinks. Like we're literally only 30 minutes in. He's like, "Are y'all done yet?"
He's probably drunk enough. He even lost track of time.
All right, so let's hear the. Me and Jose, man, we could talk, dude. I miss this cat there, man. Like we like when we get together, it's hard when it's groups of us. People get pulled apart. So me and Jose can talk. You two, well, not you lying ass piece of shit, but Jesus, man, you say something.
I'm not super talkative.
Oh, fuck me. Well, man, we've got a great panel tonight. We got one that fucking lies and one that doesn't fucking talk. Man.
I mean, I could talk up a storm.
You're muted, Jose.
We're allowed to. If we're allowed to talk about it, it's one of the subjects that you said we're off the list, but we're not.
Yeah, we got to save that for challenge us.
Look, man. Look.
We go fucking 5 hours
maybe,
straight.
Maybe it's the Jameson talking, or maybe it's because I love you guys. But fuck he's not here. Y'all want to talk about wrestling and grown ass men in their underwear rubbing their privates on
big
each other?
Men slapping man meat.
Oh, yeah, brother.
Snap it to a Slim Jim. No, man, y'all talk. Look, there's no restrictions. We're a hangout. This isn't a show, so we don't have set rules of what we have to do. Y'all want to talk about fucking wrestling? EE ain't here to shut that shit down. Talk about whatever you want.
He's gonna pop in, tell us to shut up.
Yeah, right. He will sign in just to boot you out for
exactly.
dude. I'm gonna tell you right now, if he does that shit, dude, I will lose my shit, dude. He signs in and cornfields you because you're talking about fucking wrestling.
I will laugh my ass off too.
I'll be like, no. Look at me. I'm the captain now. I'm the captain. I got the buttons. I got the buttons tonight.
I'm
the head of the table now.
Talk about whatever y'all want to, man. I like talk. Just talk, man. We're here hanging out. That's literally a hangout.
Yeah.
Freaking. I was trying to say last night about the freaking the new HasLab that came out. Freaking.
The
Death Source, yeah.
Okay, yeah. So they actually did reveal that, and that
and the first two tiers right away.
They revealed that, and actually, like I saw like just like one picture, and I was like, damn, like what the hell? But then when I started looking at it, I'm like, oh, okay, you know what I'm saying? Like it goes with the Star Saber that's going to be dropping in a couple of months. And I backed that, so that's pretty cool. So this is coming on the heels now with the other one that's about to wrap up on Halloween, right? The Ghost Rider, which doesn't look like it's
that's
gonna
not
hit the mark.
No, that's gonna fail big time.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So listen, I got to see that piece in person at New York Comic Con, and that shit looked done to me. I'm like, I see an extension going for that, or they're gonna find a way, somehow to produce that, because there's no fucking way that I see that just being put on the wayside. They're gonna do something. I think they're gonna do something like a Unicron thing with that one. We're gonna fudge the numbers. But that reveal,
Last day it's gonna get like all 10,000.
The reveal for the Deathsaurus was kind of
crazy.
Who's
that guy?
Oh, Joe Siren. What's up, bro?
Oh, Siren.
Okay. So Joe, my brother, how are you doing, dude? I had so much fun with this cat at BotCon. Did you see the announcement about the con in Florida next year?
Dude, I'm excited.
You're coming?
I'm excited. I'm hoping to come.
Are you a Florida guy, Joe?
No.
No?
He's too cool for Florida.
No.
But he's a cool dude. Are you going? Are you going up
to Hangout here? I hop on for at least a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah, anybody's welcome.
So hit us up, man. Talk, man. What's going on with you, Joe? How you been doing, brother?
Oh, not too bad, man. How about y'all?
Just got better because you're here.
I know. Hang tight. I'm in my grocery pickup at Walmart.
Nice. Oh, look at this. First world problems. Hashtag
fancy.
Grocery pickup.
I don't grocery shop. My groceries get delivered to me.
Sounds good, man.
Peasants can only walk in there.
Listen, I kind of know a little bit of what that's about. I had my stepdaughter sent like groceries for the kids this morning via Amazon Fresh and stuff. I'm like, whoa, that's crazy. Just getting groceries delivered to your door. Yeah. Like 2-hour delivery, dude. Like you order food or whatever. Like if it was the supermarket and it comes within like a couple of hours, it's kind of crazy.
I know up here the grocery stores will deliver to you up here.
I'm not used to using services like that, so it's for me. It's just kind of like, whoa, that's kind of crazy.
I'd just rather walk through.
Especially like if you order fruit or something like that, you got to freaking like pick it up and inspect it and shit, and you order your food and stuff. You can't be guaranteed you got.
I mean, or just go grocery shopping like a goddamn grown up.
I know, that's what I do. I go myself. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
If you order, you can't freaking sit there and like,
that's so 2015.
You're buying strawberries or something. You can't look at it. Make sure you get good ones.
Oh yeah, dude, that sucks.
Yeah.
Hey Ricky, Vinny wants to know how many pins you could fit in your cap.
You too, man. I appreciate it. Thanks a lot.
I used to have about 6 more in there, but I took them out because the freaking bat's poking in my head. It hurts, dude. So I took them out. Tell Vinny he could put this pin on his hat.
Oh, starting shit.
So
that's awesome, man. I look forward to you're gonna come down here, dude. I look forward to that.
Oh yeah, dude. I'm excited. Looking to see you. And I heard you've been hanging out with Oscar, or at least been talking to Oscar some too down that way.
Yeah.
That's right. Oscar's down there.
I actually found no, he's not down here. We live in the same damn town. Like he lives in the same little town as I do, and we keep missing each other. Like we're trying to hang out, but his work schedule, Mike's work schedule don't match each other. And I found that out by accident, like Facebook of all places. You know that you might know such and such person on Facebook, and his name popped up. And then it said he lived here in the same town. I was like, what the fuck? And I reached out to a couple people that I know that I trust. I'm like, you ever heard of this cat? And they're like, oh, yeah, he's on All Hail Unicron. He's, so-and-so. And I'm like, oh, no shit. So me and him been talking. So, yeah, I'm trying to get together with him and be able to hang out.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to meeting him. I've talked to him some online and then through All Hail Unicron. So
nice.
Looking forward to meeting him in person.
You're going to be going down for TFCon next year?
What was that?
You're going to be going down for TFCon next year?
Yeah, I'm hoping to. I'm hoping to come down to TFCon.
Nice.
That's my goal anyway. I'm hoping to hit BotCon and TFCon, make it a 2-con year. You know what I'm saying?
Sweet.
Nice.
Look at you.
Nice.
Sweet. That'd be awesome.
What about y'all?
That'd be awesome. Yep, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to make it. You know what I'm saying? It's like now that we already know the dates and stuff, it makes it easier to plan.
Makes
that.
it
We're a
easier,
year out. You know what I'm saying? So just start, making.
Oh, yeah.
Oh no, I'd have to fly for that. I don't know about getting on a plane.
No, you don't. Hey, don't be a piece of shit. I drove all the way up to Baltimore, dude. 13 hours nonstop, man. I don't want to
Just
hear
get on the
bullshit.
plane.
Damn.
Bro. Don't worry.
13
about
hours. Oh, fuck that. Oh, it's terrible.
Yeah.
Hey, and you know what I got? You know
Nah.
what I got? You know what I got for driving 13 hours? I got to hang out with fucking Wolfie. It was crazy. Man. It was
Yeah.
not worth it. Fucking 13 hours.
That was a bullshit 13-hour
What,
drive.
what a
man.
payoff.
Yeah.
it. All right.
Total
This
letdown.
this
Like-
asshole.
Like
Totally
I was,
not worth it. Totally not
womp
worth
womp. And then I did, what was it? 12 hours to BotCon. I think it was a 12-hour. No, 10 hours. I think I drove up to.
Yeah, probably a little less.
BotCon.
Tennessee's a little
Yeah.
closer than that.
But it's like at an angle. So I think it was like 12 hours, like 10 hours maybe. But still, man, I like to drive. I'm a driver. I'd rather just get up and go. Like
it.
planes
I like
don't bother
driving,
me.
too.
But I am a get on, put my iPod on, let music start going, and just hit the road.
Yeah,
man.
I
love
don't
I
mind
haven't.
that
I haven't
got
been on
limits.
planes
That's
since I
just
was
me.
like 5 or 6.
shit. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't mind long drives, but like Florida from here is a day. Like you know, what I'm saying? So that's I don't
Yeah.
think I
That's
wanna
a
do
that'd
that.
be a long ass drive for you.
Yeah,
though.
that's
not-
that's long.
No, it's 16 hours.
I'll
It's
do
not a day.
12. I'll do 12 hours. I'll do 12 hours. Fucking 23-hour drive. I don't know.
Add like another 2 on the freaking what Jose drives, and that's what I have. I'm all
Like when I went
Long
to
Island.
yeah, when I went to like NYCC in 2019, I flew in. My boy John, that's in the group now. He lives in Poughkeepsie. Him and his family, and I flew up there and hung out with them, and we rode the train into the city and went to the con and all that kind of stuff. So that was cool. Yeah, I don't know if I would have made that drive. I could have, but I don't know if I would have tried.
Yeah, just long. Like, you know what I'm saying? Unless you're like planning on maybe going to different places on the way and you take your time and you make like a thing out of it. But I'm the type that I like to just get where I'm going, like just get there. So like anything longer than like 8, 12, 10 hours, like I'm just like, man, that's a troop. You know,
Yeah.
to me, I think anything like a drive from here to South Carolina is like about a 10 to 12 hour drive. To me, I think that's nice as like a road trip. But anything longer than that, and you're kind of like
You're pushing the limits, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just typed in Orlando, Florida from where I'm at right now. 19 and a half hours.
Don't be a pussy. Dude, you can walk on water. That drive ain't shit, dude. Come on.
You gotta break it up into chunks, man. That's what I do.
Yeah.
Break it up every couple hours.
Yeah.
Get to a Love gas station.
Yeah.
Go in, stretch. Going about my day, man.
Yeah. You
Yeah.
hit a
Oh,
Bucky's
definitely.
on the way down. Get some Bucky's
There you go.
barbecue sandwiches and
See, I don't think there's any Buc-ee's between me and Orlando, though. That's the problem.
yeah, there's Georgia has them. They have them in
Georgia
Georgia.
got them now.
And I want to
Alright,
say
cool.
I want to say Orlando might have them too. Like they're starting to pop up here in Florida. I miss them because I love me some Bucky's, man.
Oh, dude, I found out you can order their stuff online. Well, I'm gonna gain all that weight back.
What? Tell me about this Buc-ee's. What's in a Buc-ee's? I know it's a big ass gas station, right?
Do they have these things called Bucky Nuts? They're like I don't know, like some kind of like
Bucky
caramel-
nuts.
Yeah, they're
Oh,
like
beaver
caramel-
nuggets.
Beaver
Beaver
nuggets.
nuggets.
They're like a caramel
That's it.
popcorn almost. They're
nuts.
kind of like a caramel popcorn. They're really fucking good. But then they have like a whole like barbecue joint, like right in the middle of it.
Yeah,
of it.
man.
You get like
Okay.
They cook brisket. They cook
Yeah.
brisket, pulled pork barbecue. They got a beef jerky bar with a shit ton of beef jerky.
yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, I
some good
passed
luck.
one in Alabama this
Damn.
week, but it wasn't done being built, so I couldn't go inside.
Dude,
of
if
it.
you ever get a chance to pull into a Bucky's,
That is definitely a southern thing.
get their
Yeah,
brisket
it definitely
sandwich.
is.
That shit's the jam, dude.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, I mean, dude, it is huge. It is. It is.
It's almost like a Walmart in that motherfucker. They have like a clothing section,
Yeah, it looks like
toys
it.
section. Like it's
Yeah.
crazy.
Big.
Like, you know, have you ever been in like a Walmart neighborhood market? It's bigger than that.
Yep.
Oh, bigger than that even. Okay.
Yeah, it's bigger than a
Hey,
neighborhood
Joe.
market, man.
Joe, you're driving, but Brink said to tell you, hey.
Yep.
Hey,
Saying
love
hi,
you, Brink.
yeah. Bucky, Jay Geeter in the chat saying Bucky
Bucky
Nuts
Nuts
is
is
wild.
wild.
Yeah, there's so many like little chains and stuff like I'm like unaware of, being up north here. I remember one time we were down for one of these conventions and we were gonna go to breakfast, and the guys in the chat were like, oh, we're gonna go over to Bob Evans, and I was like, what the fuck is a Bob Evans?
Oh yeah, I remember Bob Evans.
Bob, you don't have a Bob Evans up there.
No,
No, that's
I
a
thought
southern
that was-
thing. Bob Evans
Is it? No, we have
They
Bob
had Bob
Evans up
Evans
here.
they had him in Pennsylvania.
I have never seen one. Not here in the
Really?
city.
I mean, you're not missing
Bob
much.
Evans, fucker, what are you in there?
Yeah, and Cracker
Bob-
Barrel's not a thing up here either. Like,
Hey, first of all, sir, I do not appreciate that. It is the honky bucket or the Caucasian cup. We do not call it Cracker Barrel here in the South. That is racist, sir.
Caucasian cup.
Caucasian cup or the honky bucket. You cannot call it the
Honky
Cracker
bucket.
Barrel.
I like that.
But
The
it's
Caucasian bucket sounds dirty. I'm gonna go with the other one.
yeah. I used to like Bob Evans, but they don't have corned beef hash. They have this like pot roast hash, and that shit is gross, man. I was all the way out on
yeah,
that.
I wasn't feeling it
I haven't
either
had
because I'm
corned
like
beef
I just want
I
a
love corned
regular
beef hash.
diner
I haven't had it
fucking
in forever.
breakfast, like eggs, like
Yeah,
home
yeah,
fries,
yeah.
toast,
Yeah.
bacon, and it's fucking you gotta order
Dude,
like it's some
if you-
fancy other shit that doesn't.
If you
have
ever
it.
come down here, Jose, and come up here where I'm at, I'll take you to this place called Daryl's Doggone Diner, and that's what it is, man. It's covered in
Greasy spoon?
grease. It's the
Yes.
yeah, buddy.
Yes.
That's what you
I
want,
want.
right?
Yeah,
That's
buddy.
what you
That's what I
fucking want.
Yeah. Like you
Yeah.
can feel your arteries clogging as they carry your food
I
out
want-
to you. That's the
I
good
want to
shit.
eat breakfast
That's
and
what I want.
die. I love it.
Yes, that's what I
You can
want.
get breakfast
What I-
like they're only open breakfast and lunch, but they'll serve breakfast the whole entire time. Hey, it's the collection.
what's up, Chicken
Woo!
What's up? He's shaking his head at all the
Look at this.
debauchery we're talking tonight.
I'm stuck in the lovely Denver airport. You guys see it?
Oh crap!
Oh,
Okay,
God.
I've been to Denver Airport. What are you doing in Denver?
You want fly guy?
well,
That's what I
just
got.
came from- I just came from Durango, Colorado, and I have a layover
Okay.
before I can get to Salt Lake. So, yeah, so you know,
Traveling
I'm
for
here
work or
going
home, like fun stuff.
for work. Yeah, I just figured right here I come check out some, satanic monuments and murals.
Nice.
Satanic.
Are you guys not up on the Denver airport conspiracies?
No,
Yeah, like the
tell,
horse.
please.
Yeah, some with the
please tell
horse
us.
too, right?
Yeah, so it's got like Death's Horse. Like it took, I can't remember, like it doubled its budget. It was like $2 billion over budget to get this thing completed, and
Wow.
supposedly it's got a bunch of whole underground stuff underneath it. And there's all these like crazy like end of the world type murals like throughout the airport. It's kind of crazy.
I've been through that one. I didn't know it was so satanic. I wish I knew the references.
Well, now I want to go
Disappointed.
there for a whole different reason.
Yeah.
Before it was just to
No,
see the shrine
there's-
for the Broncos.
Mm.
Now I want to go see
Yeah,
all
there's
the
actually a
satanic
bunch
stuff.
of there's actually a bunch of conspiracy videos about it. It's pretty interesting stuff.
Okay. Yeah, I gotta check that out. That's wild. Didn't know it was that serious.
So while we have you on here, Tyler, you working on any cool secret projects or anything? Anything you want to like dip your toes about and like hint at people?
Not really. I am working with somebody. He hasn't shown it off yet. I produced it for him.
Okay.
So just if you're in the Joe groups, stay tuned. You'll see it soon enough. So
Ooh, that's a big tease. Oh, Ricky's excited.
Dude, if I got any harder
Yeah.
right now, I'd break my desk, dude. like, I don't know if y'all saw that Optimus Prime that he did, but that thing was fucking amazing for the Joes. Like, it was crazy.
I'm not doing another one.
No,
not doing
he's like, I'm
another-
out. I'm all the way out on that.
No, like no joke. That thing's like 450 hours worth of printing. So if you want one, you're gonna have to bring the pretty good sized checkbook with you if you want one.
Just mail me your own 3D printer and PLA stuff, and I'll make it for you over here. That's crazy.
It might actually be cheaper.
Yeah.
So-
So how many of those did you end up building total?
Those primes, 2.
Mm-hmm.
That's
2.
it.
That's
So,
a hot ticket right there, guys.
900 hours. Okay.
Hey guys, I'm not saying I can get it for you cheap, but I
Yeah.
know the guy who made it. So if you you want me to knock on his door and ask him about it, I'll send you my PayPal.
No. I don't know. Did you guys see the the photos that went around this week of the thing that I did that the guy like painted out and slapped all the decals on?
No, I didn't see it.
Thing looks amazing. I'll shoot you guys some photos, but like, there's been a ton of interest in that thing now. But I don't know if I'm gonna do a round 2, the price has got to go up. It's just
the time is crazy.
Yeah, it sounds like it for sure.
Well, it's not just the time, but it's just like shipping it. It's minimum $10-$20. The cost of resin plus time plus alcohol plus everything else that just goes into them. I mean, I think that first round, I think I did them for like $75 a pop. I think if I do another round, I'll have to do them for like $100. So yeah, not bad.
No.
So I did get yeah. I did get Mindbender delivered today though. He's at the house.
You got yours already? God,
that's awesome.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have
Do you
a
want to
fight.
know the worst part?
What's
Do you want to know what the worst part is?
Yes.
I ordered it from AliExpress, not Hasbro.
AliExpress?
AliExpress.
Oh,
yeah.
AliExpress. Okay.
Ally. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Ain't that some BS? Man, it better be a knockoff. It better have freaking paper clips holding it together. You better not have the legit thing. Like, I'm gonna be so mad. I'm gonna find the AliExpress guy and yell at him. I'll be mad as hell, dude. That's awesome though.
AliExpress, isn't that stuff all come from China or something?
Dude, that's what you missed it. He was saying he got his Mindbender already.
Oh, yo, sometimes I see stuff on there and I don't trust it. I've never ordered from there, and I'm like, yo, is this shit even gonna show up if I place an order? Like, so. Oh, nice.
Yeah, I saw a couple people ordered from one seller, and like they all got them. So I was like, all right, I'm just gonna go ahead and order from this guy since it's legit. But it ended up being, I think it was like $71. So like, not bad.
Mm-hmm.
What's the normal retail on that figure?
It was like 60, I think, 50 or 60.
Oh, okay, so all right, it's not bad. That's not bad.
No. And he's getting it way ahead of time because Post just put it back up for pre-order again. So he's going to have this thing 6 months to a year before we see the damn thing.
Wow. Is it something? Is it some? Oh wait, so it's not something that's been like widely released yet?
No.
No, it has not. I don't think it has. Yeah,
it's not released at all.
Hasbro has Mindbender up right now for $42.
Yeah, but you don't get that one till April. I ordered from the first round, and we're not supposed to get it till December, and he's already got it.
Oh wow!
What, this December?
Yeah.
This December? Oh, all right. Yeah, I missed it the first time around, so I had to get it the second time around. Same with Serpentor. I missed it the first time, but I got it this time.
That's not bad, because I know sometimes like you get stuff overseas before we do, but usually like if you order from somebody overseas, like you're paying like a huge markup or paying a lot like in shipping. So that's not bad to just pay about $10 above retail.
No. Hey, I'm gonna hop off for a bit, and then I'll be back. Hopefully, be back on later. Okay.
All right. Good to see you, Joe.
Great to see you, brother.
All right. Be safe.
Hey, good seeing y'all. Miss y'all.
Miss you too, man.
Miss you too, man. Be safe. So, yeah, man. That's.
I think I'm gonna. I don't know. I might do some sort of bat charging / storage station. I don't know. I've been toying with the idea. So,
see, I'm gonna have to get with you because I have a couple things going. I've been customizing some of my bats. I ordered multiples, and I'm painting them up like from beat up ones that have been around all rusty and kind of jacked up, all the way up to like new ones. And I wanted to, in my head, I wanted to build like a display, almost like a conveyor with like meat hooks, for lack of a better term, that are bringing out like the new bots, like to replace parts and stuff like that. Like I wanted something like that for behind my Mindbender. So I might have to reach out and give you some of my monies, Tyler.
all right. Yeah, I mean, I got a few things in the pipeline. I don't know. I got a Thunder machine that I got to figure the last little bit of it out, and then trying to think what else. Oh, I haven't finished it yet. I think I'm gonna show some of you guys. It's basically a modified HISS tank where if you turn the HISS tank like into like a flatbed pickup truck, and it has a trouble bubble that fits on the back of it. But I was gonna do it basically like have the HISS tank be sound wave and have the trouble bubble be laser beak.
You had me at Soundwave, brother.
That's dope.
You see this Soundwave display? Yeah. You had me at Soundwave.
I'm with Ricky on this one. Yeah, definitely. That's fucking dope.
You had me at Soundwave, Tyler. Oh God. Insert fry gift. Take all my monies. like you got it, man.
So
Nice.
it's a little different. The cockpit actually like drops down, so you can like put because that was one of the things when I was a kid. I was like, how do they always get in here? Like, is it like a roll-up ramp or like a staircase they gotta climb into it? Like, how do they get down? So like this one, that basically the bottom of the cockpit like lowers down like an elevator, and you can set your gun and raise it back up.
And then you sit into it, and then it elevates. Yeah, that's pretty smart.
Yeah.
Because like even like with the classified the HasLab one, you're like if you pictured in your head like in use in real life, they have to like climb up the treads, climb the treads to the back of the tank, swing themselves under the canopy somehow. Like it becomes a big, huge pain in the ass.
I'm still kicking myself. I should have ordered one of those his tanks. I didn't do it, but
oh no.
Oh, you didn't go in? Well, like, because I know you were doing your own, work. You're on your
Tyler's
own
like,
side,
why would I
what
go
I'm
in on
saying?
HasLab? I got a printer.
I got
See
my
what the
own
competition does.
You should have just got it and then reverse engineered something even better the next time.
I don't even think he has a reverse engineer. He pre-engineers better than what they're putting out half the time. So,
yeah. So,
yeah.
Were you ever interested in that Ghost Rider one?
No.
The one that's failing? No.
You and a lot of other people.
Do you have upgrade kits already ready for the Death Machine of Vengeance or whatever it is?
No. Actually, surprisingly, man, like I don't know if it's just people are cheap or what, but like you guys saw the Cobra Commander upgrade set that Mickey and I worked on, right? Like the hooded head.
Oh yeah, that was pretty cool.
I missed that.
Yeah, I remember that.
No, I missed that.
Yeah, so.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah,
the hooded head.
Actually, people were doing that.
Well, it's funny, man. Some of them look like Davy Jones from Pirates of the Caribbean. Like there's so many like waves in the bottom of the mask. It's like ridiculous. But
should I just link you to my bank account at this point? Would it be easier just to let you have direct access to my bank account? Like, God.
Well, I mean, it's out there. Well, it's funny too because I can't really paint. So like I send them to JD. JD paints them and then sends them out. So like I don't know, kind of keeping it in the realm. So it works.
Yeah, I saw, man. I like that one.
Yeah. Yeah, there's two versions. There's like a large snake logo and like a small snake logo, like a classic logo. But the large one looks really good, like on the black and red deco Cobra Commander.
Mm-hmm.
There's a picture on my Instagram. I don't know if you want to go check it out, but it's pretty sweet. I don't know. Actually, I think that one's on 3D printing. I don't know. It's on there. I mean, I feel like I got a captive audience here. What would you guys want to see in the way of either a vehicle or an upgrade set?
An actual for 6-inch classifieds?
Yep.
Well, I know the Triple T is a definitive because Slaughter's coming out because like I just got my email from BBTS that mine's shipping right now, the classified Slaughter. So a Triple T tank.
I like that idea.
A definite trouble bubble, like an actual legitimate trouble bubble would be cool.
What's the green? Oh shit! What was that called? The green one that flies, the small green planes.
The Wasp or whatever they called that crap.
For the Joes?
Yeah, I gotta look it up.
The Skyhawk.
That might be
it.
Skyhawk. That's it.
My dream, like we talked about a HasLab build is I think it's called the Moray or the Manta Ray. It was the Cobra jet thing that had like the 3 cockpits and 2 of them would pop off.
The Mamba.
The Mamba. That's the one. Like I would love a classified level Mamba.
Ooh, that'd be a big ass thing.
Huge. That or the Whale. Like those things would be huge, but those are
my favorite
there.
thing for the Joe. They had this helicopter, freaking out of the tail of the helicopter. This like claw hand came down, and then you can bend the tail down itself too and shit. Mm-hmm. That thing was freaking dope. I always forget what it's called. I'm actually looking it up right now.
I'm pretty sure that's Mask.
No,
Hey, look, I got to step away for 1 minute. Wolfie, you got to keep this going, brother. Keep
Oh, here it
on the
is.
line because he's got good ideas.
Here it is. It was called the Retaliator.
The Retaliator.
Yeah.
Let's see. I don't remember that one.
Tyler, I got to step away, man. If you have to go,
Sweet.
man, it was
Hold
great
on,
to
let
see
me,
you. I hope you stick around for a little bit, though, dude.
Oh yeah, that looks kind of cool.
I don't. Okay. That tail end bends, huh?
Yeah. Freaking right
Yeah, I
here
remember
out
that
of
one.
the tail, freaking claw hangs down, and then the tail right by the big propeller. It
Oh yeah, that must have came out later.
swings down and was kind of like a freaking stinger almost. Yeah.
So I have a triple T ready to go. I
Oh,
didn't
okay.
realize
Look at
Sergeant
you.
Slaughter was coming out. That I didn't think he was coming out so early, so that may change my production line actually.
Okay.
For helicopters, I have the Dragonfly ready to go.
Nice, nice.
Do you guys remember? Do you guys remember the Dragonfly?
Yeah, that was
No.
this smaller one, right? No cockpit.
No.
Or might...
Oh no!
All right, time to look it up.
Pull it up.
Oh yeah. I see
So
it
that's
now.
the triple
Yeah.
T that you're talking about, Tyler?
Yeah, that's it.
Ooh, you got something like
Yeah,
that
I got-
ready to go? That shit looks
Here's
cool.
the Dragonfly.
ready.
Here's the Dragonfly.
It's ready to go. Pull up the Dragonfly.
Oh,
Yeah.
let's bring that up.
The drag.
Oh, he's got the page open.
The Dragonfly.
okay.
That's going to
I
be
see it.
the Dragonfly is going to be. That's big boy prices, but if somebody wants one, I'll be happy to make one for you.
You got one of these in the tank ready to go.
Let's see
The Dragonfly.
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty cool right there. That
Yep.
looks dope.
Ooh, that's a 2-seater.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah.
So I have that one ready to go. See, I don't know why I'm spilling all the tea right now. I know they showed Copperhead. I know they showed Copperhead. I do have a water moccasin too.
That's
Okay.
nice.
Pull up the water
That's
moccasin.
another big boy, huh?
What's the name of it?
Dude,
Water.
that thing would. The Dragonfly when it's done, it's going to be about 2.5 feet.
Oh,
Damn.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's a big bitch.
What was the
Yeah.
name of the other one? Well, water what?
Water
Water
moccasin.
moccasin.
The
Oh,
water
moccasin, right.
moccasin.
Got it right there.
It was actually one of my favorite Cobra vehicles when I was a kid.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, that looks cool. There's a red one here.
I think a Joe Shark would be cool.
Well, you're in luck, Eric. So, I actually picked up. There's a Buzz Lightyear 2-pack that you can customize into Deep Six. Have you guys seen that before?
No.
No, I haven't.
Yeah, it looks really good.
Is that the one you're talking about, Wolfie?
No, it's called the S. I think they spell shark with a C. I think.
Oh, okay. Hold on. I think. Let's see.
I think it's
It's like a white vehicle.
like there it is. There it is.
This thing right here.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
That'd be a
I
nice one.
remember that.
So the funny thing with the shark, the toy was a 1-seater, but in the cartoon it was a 2-seater.
Yeah.
So the one, so it's a 2-seater. So if they put out one of the other guys, they'll be good to go. Or if you want to stick Shipwreck in there. So,
Nice.
Okay.
but yeah. I also have the Sky Striker and a Rattler, but those are again like massive pieces. Like I don't even know where to put them.
Fucking rat. How big's a
So-
rattler?
I think it's like 28 inches long, and I think it's like 24 wide. It's a big piece, man. So, but anyway, my flight's actually boarding. I don't know if you guys can see that. So I'm gonna go jump on a plane and head back home. So I will see y'all later.
All right.
All right. Safe
Take
travels,
it easy,
dude.
man.
Good night.
Take it
talking.
easy.
Okay, later.
Thanks for
Be
the
safe,
reveals.
man.
No problem.
All right, yeah, you heard it here
He
first.
got
I was
some
about
shit
to get, I was
Yeah,
about to
that's
get
good
deeper.
shit.
I was about to like ask him a whole load of questions, like, are you designing
Yeah.
this stuff yourself and da da da. But like now, Tyler's always showing us like stuff that he's working
Yeah.
on, and it's awesome. It's awesome.
28-inch rattler. Holy shit.
Yeah, check his
Where
stuff
would you
out.
put that?
Oh, I mean, I think that's
On a
the
coffee
thing, right?
table?
Because you know, the thing with Joe's, and you know, like I know everybody is loving like the classified line. It seems like everybody's happy, even though like I know
But
people
you
there's
can only go so big
frustration.
with the vehicles, though.
That's the thing, right? Because
Yeah,
GI
there
Joe
comes a point
yeah.
where what's too ridiculous, you know?
Yeah.
and GI Joe was always like a line that was very vehicle based, and that's because you know the
Right.
figures were always so small, that
Yeah.
3.75 inch. You know, so vehicles are like a boon for like figures in that scale, but trying to get vehicles in a 6-inch scale is
Ooh,
you
that's
know,
a hefty task.
yeah, it's rough. I mean, we all
Yeah.
complain about like space with our Transformers
Yeah.
collection and this and that, but imagine
Mhm.
trying to get like every Joe vehicle ever in a
Yeah.
6-inch type scale. That'd be crazy. But
You're gonna
I
need
think
whole.
it's a
Go ahead.
go ahead. Go ahead. I
I,
was gonna say I think it's amazing like that like on your own, like people can independently kind of like make these things and there's like a means to do it and you don't have to wait for like a big company.
Yeah.
Like if you really kind of wanted it, there's somebody out there that can make it or there's somebody out there doing it. I think that's fucking awesome.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, what a time to be alive. We can make our own toys now, man. Just how crazy is that?
Yeah.
Just think about that. 6-year-old you just like you can't afford it. Let's just make our own. Fuck it.
Always dreamed about being
That's
able to make your
crazy
own
to think
toys.
about
Now
how
you
far
actually
we've come with
can.
that.
Yeah, just with the 3D printing and stuff like that. Like Ace does it. Like he makes little pieces. He shows us little prototypes. You know, Tyler doing it. Which, by the way, like check his stuff out at the 3D Printing Forge. I believe is his social media. You could place orders through there. Like he said, he has like the Cobra Commander with the hood head. That you could put like on the classified series version of the figure and stuff like that. And he's got other things there. So I wish I was like that talented, like to come up with stuff. Almost like the same thing like Chris does with Crashbox Customs and the dioramas. Like it adds such like a thing to like collecting, like not just like now you just don't get these toys. Like you could get these dials and these set pieces and these fucking vehicles and
Give
really
you a little something extra to be excited
upgrades.
Yeah, like really just like immerse yourself like in the world, like through the toys and stuff like that. You know, like if I was fucking rich, bro, like I would have like a huge ass fucking haul with dials and set pieces and everything, like with all this shit. Huge. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because I mean it's just fucking cool. Like I think I remember like in one of these shows, like didn't somebody have like the whole arc with the volcano and like the surrounding land like around it, and all the Transformers like were kind of placed there like if they were having a battle. Like it was
I think I've seen something like that on freaking one of the collection critique videos.
Yeah, no, I think I know what you're talking about, dude. I don't know if it was a show, but it was definitely. I saw pictures online of something somewhere.
I remember seeing something of it on the collection critique stuff.
Yeah,
it was impressive.
That's where I've seen it. Yeah,
it looked awesome. Like I'm just like, man, and even like the way Bobby does, like his shelves with the diorama pieces as backdrops, you know, which Chris does, and you could get stuff like that through him. But like I said, like it just kind of like adds that extra layer than just having like toys in the shelf or toys in a detop or whatever. Like it's pretty nice. Like, you know, like I wish I had the space for more stuff like that. Because I think it's just adds another dimension to the collecting. Like especially like if you're into like figure photography and stuff.
Yeah.
Because some of the stuff I see these guys put out, I'm like, this is like incredible, man. It's like you're watching
pictures
like almost like
look real.
Yeah, like almost like movies or like a comic or like stuff like they're telling
movie
stories
quality
through these photos. Yeah, I'm like, it's amazing. I don't know, like if you guys, you know, there's a guy on YouTube, like Mang Motion is one that does like the stop motion with the toys. But there was another one that he recently like did one with that original IP Transformers, the one that's like a battleship, like a Chinese battleship or whatever. I'm gonna try to get the YouTube the guy that's doing the videos on YouTube, but he did like a stop motion video, basically showing off that figure, the transformation, and he had like a dial of like the ocean. You saw like he laid down like blue paper, like had plastic wrap. He used like cotton balls, and the shit looked like water with waves like splashing and stuff like that. And he just did a real cool stop motion showing the thing transform, and then it's a combiner also. So like he had like the robot like kind of fall backwards into the ocean, and then you see like just a big hand transform like and then come down and like smash into the ground. You don't have the other pieces yet, so all he could show was like the hand and the arm. But the way the stop motion looked, the dial piece that he did to like it looked fucking incredible. I was like, there's so many talented people doing stuff like that. That's what makes me want to buy more toys. I'm like, it looks so cool. Like now I want that figure because of that fucking video that I saw this guy do. You know what I'm saying? But then I saw it was like $200, and I was like, wait, I gotta chill out.
Yeah, I wish I was that creative.
Sorry, I had to step away for a minute, but I had my phone with me. You'll see, I was in the chat squad, and like as soon as Wolfie said the little white thing, and I was like, the one for Deep Six, the little submarine. Like I remember having that as a kid. It like didn't have like the bottom opened up so you could deploy Deep Six out of it and stuff like that. That's how I remembered in my head and stuff. Like I'm like that one. That's the one he's talking about. And like this guy knows, he's back in here in the chat squad. We don't call him by his whole name because I'm not saying that to a grown
Triple
man
M.
ever. But Triple M is in there, and he said something that makes a lot of sense. Leave it to the fans to please other fans. And that is true because like we watch these videos with those the Hasbro teams and all that, and you can see some of those guys are fans, but their hands are also tied by corporation.
Yes,
they can only do so much, but you see it in them. Like that dude with the beard, like the kind of muscular, like Hispanic looking guy with the beard. Like you could tell he really loves those lines when he's talking about them, but he can only do so much. But us having the availability to talk to like the Tylers and the Pinkertons and the other, guys that do this kind of stuff allows us to open that door wide open because they do nothing but love it and don't have those corporate restrictions where we have to make this bottom line and that bottom line. We got to worry about this cost and that cost. Yeah. They're just like, look, we want a hooded Cobra Commander. We're going to fucking print a Cobra Commander.
Yeah. And on the flip side of that, like you said, they're worrying the corporate, corporations worrying about the bottom line and hey, we need to make this thing work within this price point, right? When it comes to independent guys like Chris and Tyler, like that's why you are paying a little bit more. Like you're paying what, like maybe for a head, it's the price of a whole Hasbro figure that you maybe pay for $25 or $30.
But you're pulling them away from their family, like but
they don't have the resources. They're not doing things in a huge factory. Everything's being handmade, hand painted. So there's a lot more that goes into it. So I think collectors understand like the difference. But that's why those things cost a little bit more of a premium because first of all, there's not that many out there, and it's not something that's being mass produced.
And it's usually this guy hand painting each individual one. He's having to sand each individual one. It's not a machine that runs this whole thing down. Exactly. It's one guy taking his time doing everything.
Yeah.
Hey, Jose, Tyler sent us some of the stuff he's been working on. He's in a chat. I don't know if you can.
Does one of y'all have the picture of his Optimus? Because my neighbor, the one with no name, that's actually my neighbor. He was actually asking about the Optimus. Like,
yeah, he's got a. I don't know if I can.
I got which chat? Yeah. Which chat is that in?
He sent it to me and Jose.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's fine, Tyler. I won't take that personally.
Don't worry, Ricky.
I'm over here trying to add you to my bank account. And you just send it again. That's cool, man.
My bank account.
No, but like I said, Tyler's work at 3D Printing Forge. Like, check this stuff out, guys. Like, I mean, you're gonna see some samples.
Here it is. Here. Look at this.
That's crazy.
And fucking incredible. I mean, and look, I mean, you see the scale. You see the work. Like, look at the line work. Look at the missiles. Look at everything. Like, it looks legit. And this is all independently made and crafted.
Yeah, that looks like it came
almost
right
looks like
Hasbro.
Yeah,
right
almost
looks toy shelf, man.
Almost looks official.
There's like that right there.
Look at that. Okay. Look at that.
So Tyler, you have this hooded head. My question for you is this: are you gonna redo it with the light blue shading for the classic Cobra Commander that's upcoming? Like, are you guys gonna redo that? Like, are you gonna offer it in that lighter blue? Because I need that for my classic Cobra Commander, like 1,000%. The one with the his tank, like I need the hooded head with him.
Tyler says, "Don't find me, I'll find you."
I'll talk to JD about the paint. JD's gonna tell me to paint it myself. That's a messed up place to send me, man. Because he's actually, I'm starting to learn how to paint, and I ask him a lot of questions, so he's gonna tell me to paint it myself.
So there you go. Is this the lighter blue that you were talking about?
No. The light blue.
Yes, I know there was a version of the Cobra Commander. Yeah,
the powder blue, like the cartoon version. Yeah.
But I mean, but look at that, man. Like, I mean, but look at the detail, like
That is
in
beautiful.
the hood. You could see the crest is actually like
crest pops out, man.
It pops out, like it's embossed, like it's not just a flat, like painted like tampo on there. You could see like just the line work with the eyebrows and stuff like that. Like it looks fucking incredible.
That's 3D printed. I would, man, goddamn, you wouldn't get
that. Looks like it was printed in a factory, dude. Look at how gorgeous that is.
I love that hood.
Dude, that's got to be what that's what the Nick Fury body with the tie and all that. That's the Nick Fury body. That's gorgeous, dude. That is. Oh, I know what that is behind that too, because I have that one. That's the articulated icon ninjas. That is not.
Oh yes.
That is my Storm Shadow. Like I will not buy the main release one. Like that is gorgeous.
That shit is good. So and again, like talking about figure photography and how people set a mood with the photos and stuff like that. I mean, that to me is like a photo that could sell something. Like, you know what I'm saying? It looks cool. I'm like, I'm buying that.
You could put that on as box art.
Yes.
Yeah, that's great. That is beautiful. Tyler, man, you're next level, dude.
There's the hiss. Look at that hiss.
That's the hiss that he pointed out. And that's the 6-inch. That's the classified Cobra Commander in it, dude. That is not a little hiss tank. That is a big boy.
Nope. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. That is what is it, 1/12 scale, right?
Yeah.
Scale. Yep. There you go.
Well, yeah, everybody's got it. Okay, so that's one thing most people don't understand. I've talked about it, I think, on a couple things. Is if you have a 1/12 figure, you do not get a 1/12 vehicle to match it. Like if you got a 1/12 figure you want to put on a motorcycle and you go on eBay or something and get a 1/12 scale motorcycle, it'll be too small. You have to go to the step up. So it's actually a 1/10 scale vehicle.
Hold up. I gotta bring somebody in here.
Oh, we got a guest. We got a guest.
Hold on. We got him.
Oh. Where? Hey, we'll put this on mute because there's too much noise in here and we can barely hear y'all anyway. So,
where?
Wave and smile. I'm a wave and smile. I'm a
What up? What's going on? Look at that. The boys at the bar still chilling. Everybody having a good time. Yeah.
Look at that guy right there.
Pam.
I'm waving, but my cam's not working. We're hooked up.
What?
Hey, Jeremy, wave for me.
Man. Look at the smiles. Man. Look at the smile. Everybody having a good time. Right?
Oh, I wish you could be there. Oh, Vinny.
Vinny, man, I love the cat.
Look at Brink. Look at the Brinkalizer. Hold on. Let me blow him up. Brinkalizer, what up? Yeah. Pam. There goes the fellas pregame in the NJCC.
We love all you guys, man. We miss you. Oh, that's Pinkerton. I know that sexy back of the neck. I know who that is.
Yeah.
Look, he's barely talking. We can't hear you.
I can't hear him saying nice things about us.
Look at Dom, all clean shaven, Toto face over there.
Look, he ain't moved off that fucking stool yet.
Still hasn't moved.
Still hasn't moved off that stool.
God, I hope the screen doesn't freeze.
Hey,
oh God,
what's up?
We'll be all night if that gets stuck. Oh,
there's
look
Gord.
at this Gord.
Hey, Gord just walked up in here.
Tell Gord get his bitch ass on here, man. He on here.
What's up, dude?
Look at the love, man. Look at the genuine love.
Oh man, I miss all you guys. Fuck,
man. What's fan to fan?
Oh, there goes Sean.
I'm Sean.
Hey, you can't see us waving because she's on the big screen, but she's there. Hey, that's my namesake.
What's up, Junior?
That's other Ricky. That's my namesake.
All right, we'll put y'all back on mute after Pinkerton finish not saying nothing.
Yo, what up?
Love you, Chris.
That's a lot of sexy in one space, y'all.
I know, right?
Yeah, he's definitely done talking. So
say goodnight, y'all.
Hey,
Derek, go up to. Oh man, fuck that guy. Get him out of here, man. Fuck him.
That guy.
Hey, go. Fuck that guy, man. Get him the fuck out of here. Fuck him. We love you.
And all
There's the Rock Father.
this guy.
There's the Rock Father. We see him.
Oh yeah.
Enjoying that beer.
All right. All right. Excuse us. Excuse us while we all come get shit faced. I see y'all tomorrow.
Tomorrow, baby.
Shout
Have a
out to
good
the
time, boys.
Later, yo.
I'm about to go off anyway, so yeah. But yo, good seeing y'all. I can't wait to see some of y'all tomorrow.
Yes.
This
Yes.
is
See you
fun.
tomorrow, bro.
Hey yo, Jose, kiss the grandbabies for me.
I will.
Y'all have a good rest of the night. We
Thanks,
catch up.
bro.
You too, brother.
See you
Good to
safe,
see
man.
you.
Have a good
Good
time,
to see you,
yo.
man.
Be safe, bro. Later.
Peace.
Nice. The boys from
Fuck,
Jersey.
man. I gotta
checking
say, I
in.
I was so looking forward to them popping in and saying hi, but I gotta tell y'all, man, every time they do, man, it's just right in the fucking feels. I'm like, fuck, man.
Yeah, it's rough, man.
Fuck.
It hurts. It hurts. Everybody's having a good time. You never want to miss out on times like that. But it's.
I don't want them to have a bad
Okay.
time, but I don't want them to have a good time without me. You know,
the FOMO is real. So
it's
all right.
real.
So there's the his
being
tank.
chaotic neutral.
Look at this. He did an Optimus Prime,
dude, and it fits the Joes inside of it. Like you can actually put them.
Yeah,
in
that's
it,
dope.
That's crazy.
That's what she
That is
said.
dope.
Oh, Tyler says he has a Thunder Machine ready too. Holy shit!
What's the Thunder Machine?
So the one with no name saying
For the
that's
Dreadnought.
was
Dreadnought
really
vehicle.
cool.
That's a Dreadnought vehicle.
And so yeah, at Tyler the Collector on Instagram.
Check out
Tyler
dude's page out.
_the_ collector. You could see some of his wares on there as well. But that looks pretty cool, man. Like 12
That
scale
Optimus is next level.
Huge.
Here's another. I don't know what this is called. Please
No,
help
dude,
me.
I like that. I like that.
I don't know what it's called, but
I remember that.
I mean, look at the way the tank treads look. Like, you know, for something 3D printed, I think it looks super solid. Oh,
Dude,
look, and even there, like you can see like the inside of the Optimus trailer where you have a seat. You see where the Destro's sitting.
Yeah.
So pulls apart, almost like a playset in a way. Like if you think about it, so that's kind of cool.
That's cool.
Yeah,
that's a strong display piece. I like that, man.
And the
So
missiles
good.
that you see there, like it's good work, man. It's good work. And I know like pieces like this, like huge, like probably take hours and hours and hours to complete. If there's any kind of like snafu, you gotta reset the machine, and then it's like more hours and hours.
That's the Wolverine, y'all. The Wolverine.
That's it.
The Wolverine. Nice.
Working treads too, by the way. Those treads work.
The treads do move.
Dude, Tyler don't fuck around, man. He ain't trying to give. It's not like a static thing that he's trying to give you. Like these things are like that turret will rotate. More than likely, those missiles are probably individuals that come out. Like he does not.
Yeah, you can see the one on the end coming out.
Hasbro needs to hire him for the freaking HasLabs.
Yeah, but then the problem is they'll throw the cuffs on him and he won't be able to do the shit he wants to do. That's
true.
the problem.
Yep. So
3D printing Forge. Check it out. 3D
printing
_printing
Forge.
_Forge.
Tyler _the collector _.
There was one more in there. Let's look at this last one. This looks pretty cool as well. Look at that.
Yeah.
Oh,
I like
God.
that.
I think I remember having that as a kid.
Yeah, I think I did too, man. Like some secondhand store kind of thing. Pick up.
Yep. That stuff looks pretty cool. So check his stuff out. And again, like, stuff is not, it's not going to cost you $20 or $30. It does cost a pretty penny for some of this stuff, but I mean, it's
love's there though.
It's almost
That's
one of a kind. Yeah, it's almost you can't get this stuff anywhere.
That
custom.
last
It's a
SUV,
custom
I think,
thing.
was like the Vamp, not the original, but that's like their version, like the 2.0 Vamp or whatever. That SUV with the missiles. I think that's what it was when we were kids.
Yeah,
it had some weird name or Stinger. The Stinger. I don't know. It's popping in my head.
Ricky.
No, that's two in the pink, one in the stink, bro. I'm from Florida, man.
Family show.
So I mean, it's nice, man. It's nice.
That's how they got here.
You got collectors like you know, again, like for fans by fans, right? Like that independently create things like this that you could, you know, you have to pay a little bit more, but at least you could have a representation of something like this in your collection. If you leave it to like the big companies like Hasbro and stuff, like again, like Ricky was saying earlier, they have employees and designers and creators that love this stuff and want to give us probably the best product possible, but they're handcuffed, you know, by the corporation and the bottom line. Like, no, we can't do this, because you know we have to sell it for this price point, and we have to make X amount of profit. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, they're not okay with just making $1. They got to make fucking, you know, 3 times the amount that they're, you know, whatever that it costs for them to produce the item.
Yeah, and they were talking like I think on one of the Pulse things too, where it was like they get so much money per part, per this, per that, and it's like you can kind of see it in some of these chug figures that are coming out, like the love that like maybe Hot Rod got, and then the lack and the hollowness, and like what was it, Jazz or something like that. So like it's like you got to give with one hand, take with another.
Yeah. And I think you're actually seeing that. I mean, I was talking offline with Ricky about it. Like I'm almost like 1 foot out of like I was praising the main line, and that's what I was collecting. But with some of the recent releases, the quality is like not quite there. And I think it's true. Like you see some figures that are like, man, this one's a home run. And then you'll get another one where it's like, oh man, this ain't even up to like the regular deluxe standard that we've been accustomed to the past couple of years. And I think it is a little bit of a give and take. You know, I think I haven't messed with it yet, but I think it's that Target Master that's going to be coming out in that deluxe scale, Point Blank or whatever, Blanker.
Yeah.
Like I feel like that thing looks kind of cheap. The Target Master that it comes with is kind of like very G1 authentic, the way the old school Target Masters were, but it's very simple compared to like the Battle Masters that came out during Siege, and even like during Titan's Return. The Japanese releases of the
Empire of the Primes.
It was the Legends line. They were putting out Target Masters, and those things were articulated. They transformed, and what you're getting in Legacy, it feels like it's several steps back compared to what we got like in the past couple of years. And again, they're giving you this at a $20 price point. And I think the designers even admitted during one of those Pulse streams, like, we're trying to give you this and we're trying to give you that, but unfortunately, you know, keeping at this price point means sacrifices had to be made. And I'm always that type of collector. Like I'm willing to pay more. I'll pay the $40 for that deluxe if you're giving me the paint and the bells and whistles and everything. But not everybody feels like that. Some people are like, man, if a deluxe figure, they're saying even $20 is too much. Like,
the thing that gets me though is the like you and I talked, like you said, we talked about it kind of like just between us. The thing that gets me is the repaints costing more than the initial figure. Now, I don't know if that's something that they pre-plan when they're doing their rollouts and getting ready to release stuff. They're like, okay, we're going to charge a little bit less for this mainline figure because we're going to repaint it and charge this much. So we'll make up that $1-2. You know, corporations are ridiculous when it comes to that kind of stuff like that. But I don't get how you charge me for like, what was the one Siege figure where it was like a base thing, but it broke apart. It had like a hook for a hand or some crap like that.
Oh, like Grease Pit.
Yeah, like Grease Pit.
Oh, and yeah.
And then they turned right around and made it a Legacy character, repainted it like a slightly different color, and they're like, well, now this one's $35. Well, I just bought the same thing for $25. Why is this?
It's not just them. Like, you remember when they did, it was their first or second round of price hikes. Like, I went into Target, and I'm picking days here, but like Monday, and the price was like $21.99. And then when I went in at the weekend, the exact same figures on the price on the peg hadn't moved. Now that's $25.99. So that's just them hiking the prices, and whatever's there is there. So I mean,
that's crazy.
They're gonna get their money one way or the other. Because didn't they just recently announced too they're going to look to double their profits like they did with like Magic the Gathering or something like that?
Dude, how are you gonna fucking double your profits during a recession? Like, it's fine if you double it because that's where the people are spending their money, but to project yourself doubling during a recession is one of the ballsiest things I've ever heard of a corporation doing. It's like people are struggling to make money, and we're gonna double ours. We promise you, we're gonna double.
Yeah, you're either going to double what you're putting out, and you're going to increase your production, or you're going to raise prices, or a combination of the two. That's really about it.
And unfortunately, so because of that, right? Because there's such a drive of everything, it's always got to be profit. Like anything less than what we earned last year is unacceptable, right? Even though it's still a profit, might not be as much profit, but it's still a profit. But that's unacceptable. So what they do is that they do start cutting things out, like maybe in production and in the final product that you're getting in hand. But people are noticing because, like I said, like I saw a huge increase in quality back in 2018 or 2019 when the Siege Lights
absolutely, yeah,
out, compared to what we were getting.
We were all loving that
with Power to Primes and whatever, and now and that's when they did an initial price increase, right, Wolfie? Like I think the deluxes at that time were in that $16.99 price range.
That sounds about right, yeah.
And they went up to $19.99 with the Siege line, and I remember people complaining, but then I was like, no, these fucking figures are awesome. I think it's worth the $20 or whatever. But now these deluxes are $24.99. They went up $5. And the quality is dropping, and that's what makes me want to get out now. Like,
I'm looking at this Point Blank you were talking about, the hollow legs in the back. Holy shit,
dude! You went hollow. Look at the inside of skids. Like, I needed a skids to kind of complete my season 1, season 2 stuff for like Chugline. But you look at the inside, like of the knee and the thigh and the calf of that skids, dude. That is just awful.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And there's things like that make me like want to pivot, like my collecting habits. Like I feel like I'm kind of doing that now. Like I started messing with some of my MMC stuff, like rekindling that love. I got the DZF. I'm like, yo, this is awesome. Now, again, these pieces are more expensive. You can't compare this to mainline. But I was collecting mainline because I was like, you know what? I was like, the quality's pretty decent. It's better than it was. And I could get a bunch of characters and not feel like I'm breaking the bank or anything. And I still have my foot in this collecting game. So I slowed down on third party and kind of went in on mainline. But now I'm like, like the mainline's getting a little bit more pricey, where the difference between mainline and third party is not so much of a gap. But the quality is decreasing. And I'm like, well, listen, if I'm going to pay the 40 or 50 or 60, I'm gonna buy the third party figure. You know what I'm saying? Right. Like I just got, and I know this was like a price drop. It was a special price or whatever. But I literally, like last week, I got that Deformation Space Blaster, which is an MP scale blaster. I got the lighter piece,
$60,
which is that new Optimus Prime. So $70 for that blaster. I think the retail was normally $140. I saw it was $70. I'm like, I gotta get that to check it out. Everybody praise it. When I open that box and I mess with that figure and I feel the heft, the way it feels, and I'm like, how the fuck did they do this for $70? It's cheaper than the Kingdom Hot Rod, the Commander Class Hot Rod that was $80. And that Hot Rod is a great figure, in my opinion. It's pretty decent. You know, they put a lot of work into it, but for $80, they should have. And to me, that Hot Rod is maybe the closest thing that you'll get from mainline to being like a third party quality figure. You know what I'm saying? But you paid the $80 for it. Like I paid fucking $10 less for that blaster, and that thing is fucking.
It's a masterpiece, and it's damn near perfect. Like my biggest complaint from seeing it, because I'm still gonna get one to add to my blaster display to kind of match my sound display, my sound wave display, is the screws are being, bright silver and they're not covered. That is such an easy fix with just a tiny little drop of paint to be damn near perfect.
It's
from a third party company that came out of fucking nowhere.
Yeah.
Like what is the one that Dust always does? Out of the fucking blue. Like they came out of nowhere. They had the 3 Seekers, and I have all 3 of them.
Oh, I missed those.
Same here.
Like Joe, you're gonna have to talk to me because I'm letting 2 of them slide. So
I'm OCD kicking. I gotta get all 3.
hey, Joe, for the right number, all 3 can go too, brother. I'm just gonna let you know. And me and you, we know. Message.
There we go.
But they came out of the blue with those, and those things they're not perfect in the sense that there's no issues. Like the biggest issue is Thundercracker and Skywarp. They did not take the paint into thought when they're making it. So when you go to transform them, everything's really tight because that thin little microscopic layer of paint, everything's a little bit tighter and harder to move. But outside of that, those things are damn near fucking perfect. Like they're beautiful to look at. The alt modes are gorgeous. The robot modes are gorgeous. Like they're just next level. And that Deformation Space blaster is gorgeous. And here, this thing is costing less or around the same price as a mainline figure I'm going to go pick up from Walmart.
Yeah.
That is bananas.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Triple M kind of touched on it. He said, they do all this and they still expect us to be loyal crowdfunders. Now, we all know that Death Source just came out. I don't know if you got some pictures you can pull out. You don't have to. Like Death Source just came up. And that's outside my comfort zone of Transformers. I have no hatred against it. It's just not where I'm at with Transformers.
A lot of people feel that way.
Yeah. So I'm very happy for so I'm very happy for those like a Star Saber, because I know everybody that backed a Star Saber is minus not having the money for it, life happening. They're probably going to back this too, because that's like us getting a G1 Optimus and a G1 Megatron. Yep. They got Star Saber. They want this guy. Like, that's their setup. That's their main protagonist and their main villain right there.
Yeah.
So it's smart thinking. But even looking at this, like, there's pictures you can see. It's very fucking waffly. Like, for something that they want that much fucking money for, we expect a higher level at HasLab levels. You're not asking me for $50. You're asking me for $300. You're asking me for $400.
Wasn't the Leo Convoy waffly or something like that? I remember hearing some complaints about that one. Like the
Leo Convoy, I remember that wasn't great.
Like, it's like in the thighs and you places you would expect, because this technically is just a bigger scale mainline figure. It's pretty much what you're shooting at with these. So you see it in some of those places, but like in this one, there's like one where he's like flexing his arm like this, like he's pulling the Jose. Flex. But then he's like all waffles, like right in here. Like there's nothing. Oh, by the way, Jose, see, look at this. See, I got you.
Oh, that's pretty.
Get out of here.
Nice. I got you, bud. I ain't got to spend no time in the gym for that, dude. That's just all.
Look at my so the other arm's not nearly as
like.
Big
Look, like if you can zoom in right there, like look at his elbow, like where his elbow is on that back arm.
Yeah,
where the joint is.
The mushroom. It's the mushroom peg. Basically.
Yeah. But you could cover that, dude. And I know they can, because within a week of this thing being announced, DNA Designs will be announcing an upgrade kit that covers that.
Of course. Or even this, like with the shield, which you could tell is a little hollow on the inside.
I didn't even see that,
arm, so again, I think it looks pretty good for mainline, but this is being sold for $179.99. You can see that there on the screen. Same price as the Star Saber. And with the Star Saber, you're getting not only Star Saber himself, but you're getting the Victory Leo as well.
Yeah, you're getting whole
to make Victory Saber, and then the stand and the effects and whatever else. So far, I feel like you're kind of getting a little bit more bang for your buck. But then with this one, you're getting the figure, you're getting the two
triple changer
pieces.
It's the breast
it comes with a throne also. So there, it's coming with some bells and whistles, the accessories. They got the big sword. I think
it comes with a throne.
Yeah. I think that's not one of the unlocks. I think that. Let me see if it's a little bit further down here.
See, my biggest thing against both of these HasLabs is both of these have alt modes that are flying, either vehicles or in this case the giant space chicken. Like they have alt modes that fly.
This is very animation accurate though.
They made an unlockable tier of flight stand. That is some straight fuck you bullshit.
It's bullshit, but they have several unlocks within the same like tier. Like, you know what I'm saying? So to me, I feel like okay, like just get there and we'll give you all this. But
that's low key. That's low key. Fuck you though. I mean, could you imagine like if that Spirit of Vengeance bullshit? They're like, yeah, tier 1 is you get the tires, tier 2 you get the fucking steering wheel. Like, could you fucking imagine? That's crazy to me.
Yeah, see, so honestly though, like I really don't think this looks bad for mainline. Like it's very animation accurate. Like I just recently got the Deathsaurus from MMC, and they have the two versions. They have the Toon version, they have the comic IDW version. This chest piece is right here is when the lion breast is off, like the chest, and this is how his chest looked in the comic. Even the MMC version, I feel like when you take both breast masters off, I feel like the chest looks a little hollow. It doesn't look square like this. So I thought they did a pretty good job that once the line comes off, it still looks like he's got a full like chest here. This is the eagle that's still in there. And then
that's actually something in it then. So that's not the actual stock. Okay.
And then you could see here, like in another one of these photos with his alt mode, Let me bring this up.
Every time I see the space chicken, I always hear that little kid from Jurassic Park. So it's a 6-foot turkey? Like that's what I always hear in my head.
Yeah, so here you could see what the chest is gonna look like without the eagle breast there, and it still doesn't look bad. It still doesn't look bad. You just see how kind of you can see where it plugs in, and then you'll see on his chest when he has the full both pieces in. So to me, I feel like on the MMC version, when you take both of those breast animals off, the chest doesn't look as solid as it should. You know,
it
what
looks
I'm saying?
like
So
concave and stuff.
Yeah. So I think this actually does look pretty solid. This does look. This is how he looks in the animation. I'm not sure if anybody's seen Victory. I'm actually watching it through it now, and it looks legit. But again, you know, for that $180. I feel like this should be more solid. This shoulder piece right here, you can see the hollowness in there. I'm sure it'll probably attach to the figure in another way. The rest of it does not look bad. It looks kind of like on par with what you expect with mainline.
I'm gonna put money on the table and say that hollow ass shield becomes the flight stand.
You know, or look, it might incorporate somewhere like back here, like in the all mode. In the MMC version, that shield becomes a piece of the griffin's tail, like here in all mode and stuff.
Yo,
like
that space chicken is thick, bro. Like 3 C's, like 3 C's. That.
But with all that said, like I'm in on this though. Like I am enjoying that Victory series. Like and you know what, to me, like we could talk shit all day about like, man, Hasbro doesn't do this, Hasbro doesn't do that. We know they always cut corners. It's a corporation. They're thinking about
they gotta make money.
Line. Yeah. But to me, there is something to be said when you have a product and it is an official product and it has that official stamping on it, you know, like that HasLab Unicron, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know it's probably not as nice, right, as maybe like that third party offering that fucking looks amazing, like in both modes, even though it's not as big as people might want it. But the HasLab, it's an official Transformers product.
I got that Zeta too. It is a pretty thing, but man, it ain't.
You want size and stuff like that. And
don't believe the girls when they tell you size matters. Bro.
Size
totally matters. If a girl tells you that, you might want to double check your measurements because it's probably you, bro.
let me see if I can go to the Chalkers real quick for EVW because I don't know, for some reason not all the photos are showing there. I'm pretty sure this dude he's coming with a throne. He's definitely got a throne in there.
Yeah. Wes said somewhere in here. He said
tier 2.
The throne is an unlock and a weapons packs are the first 2. He thinks.
There we go. So we got more photos here. You can see the comparison with Star Saber there on the stand. So they're going to be about the same size. Of course, this is the main villain for Star Saber in that series.
I'm super excited for those that got that Star Saber because I know they immediately nerd jizzed over themselves when this thing was made.
I'm in. Like this thing, like this is his throne from the cartoon, and usually
really weird.
Yeah,
it looks like a urinal. I'm not gonna lie.
It should. I feel like it should be bigger, but again,
it's actually really accurate, Joe.
These are that's her.
I've seen that same throne on the side of I-75 at the rest stop. That's great.
I'm hoping the quality of this, and when it's painted and we actually see like color, like photos, I'm hoping like it looks a lot better. But that that is this throne in from the cartoon, and he did like he was kind of one of those like leaders, like he didn't really get involved all the time. He had the underlings always kind of doing his business, and he only got involved like during the bigger battles and stuff like that. There's a shot of him sitting the throne, and a lot of times you see it like that, the eagle kind of like on top, the lion breast sort of like at his side, you know what I'm saying, snarling at the underlings. You know what, like I think it's pretty cool, like especially since this is not a series that ever came over to the US. You have to import it. It's kind of like a niche thing, so to get a character like this in the main line, even though it is a HasLab project, I think it's pretty cool. Just like they offered the Star Saber last year.
Yeah, like I kind of wish I'd gotten the Star Saber. I wasn't into that line as a kid, but it's one of those things I'd still like to have gotten. But I was like, yeah, where's the again, the OCD kind of kicking in of like, all right, well, when am I going to get him? When am I going to get the villain to go with it? You don't know if you will or won't. So I was like, I'm just going to pass. And you get this, and you got the crap, missed out shit. But yeah, all right in the end.
Yeah, and you can see here they're putting a little bit more into the articulation. Looks like you can swing the shoulder up, hold this thing as like a bow and arrow, like, you know what I'm saying? So
yeah, that pose is tight.
Yeah, there's little things, man. Again, like it's we're so used to, we're spoiled, right? We collect third party. We're used to Masterpiece. We're used to these figures with amazing engineering and stuff. And just unfortunately, Hasbro is still kind of catching up to that. They've gotten a lot better than they used to be, but it's still not like what we're getting with even third party figures that we were getting a few years ago. They're still not quite there, you know, especially for the price point. There's this one, so you can see how the blast effects incorporate there. Like, you know what, for mainline, I don't think it looks bad, like honestly, but you can get a DZEF for pretty much the same price as this thing, and I don't think that anybody that gets that figure would be disappointed.
Like I said, man, I'm super excited for these people. Like it's not my thing, but I know that people are super stoked about this, and I talk trash. I can do that. People, y'all hear me on here. Y'all aren't new to listen to me.
You talk trash? I've never heard it.
Yeah, but I'm an extremist when it comes to stuff. But in real life, I get it. Like if this was my Transformers, like I'd be all over it. But that's not my job. I'm here to laugh, enjoy my life, make fun of people who like silly shit like space chickens. Like that's how I live. And so, but it does look cool. But my thing is, this is a premium level price we're paying now. But when you hear HasLab, you think $500 Unicron. You think, you know, what was that, $350 for the Ghost Rider? This is only $170. This is not that high above, like, what is it, Voyager class or Leader class, whatever the big ass Commander class.
No,
yeah, those things are like, those things
Titan,
are like 80. Well, we're not going Titan. I'm just saying like mainline that you'd walk into a store and buy right now. Like I have the Jetfire. That thing's like $80-$90. So it's not that big of a difference in price between those and this.
No, I agree. I agree.
People need to look at that. They hear HasLab, pay attention to the price too. It's not just the fact that it's HasLab. It's pay attention to the price. You're getting a great figure that they're putting it in HasLab, because if they put this in Target, Jose is going to buy it, but I'm definitely not. Wolfie, are you buying this?
No, I'm buying the X-Trans box coming out at the end of the year.
Joe, are you in on this?
No, I would be had I known it was coming out and gotten the Star Saber to go with it.
Yeah. So out of 4 people on this panel right now, only one person is buying this. So this goes into Target, it collects dust. That's just statistics. So they're not going to do that. So it's smarter to put it in a HasLab.
Yeah, and you're not gonna get skimped out on paint. Like you're gonna get the bells and whistles with this thing. Like, you know what I'm saying, as far as like mainline's gonna go. Yeah. And like you said, Ricky, like Commander class is $80-$90 now with what they're charging for that. This isn't that far off, as you said. It's not that far off.
The only thing I've seen with their HasLab stuff that kind of is a drawback, like if I go to Target and buy a Galvatron and the cannon's broke, I go back to Target, I get a gift card, I can get another Galvatron, something like that. But people are getting these sorry about that. People are getting these HasLabs like
good, bad, and the ugly.
Yeah, I know, right? The Sentinels are like the Sentinels came in with the styrofoam, with the paint jacked up, pieces missing, stuff like that. And HasLab's like, just send it back, we'll give you a refund. That's it, kind of thing.
Wow, I've never heard that. I didn't know that their aftercare was like that.
I have not. I think I heard one person say they got like a replacement part, but everyone else. And again, use Facebook stuff, so you take it for what it is. But the huge majority has been like full refund, send it back, or you can keep it as is, kind of thing.
Yeah,
that's the downside with some of this HasLab stuff.
Yeah,
all right.
Doesn't look bad. Doesn't look bad at all. So I'm in. I'm definitely in for that. I got the Star Saber coming. I'm enjoying that series, and I think just based off the number of backers it has already, it looks like it's about halfway till its go in just one day.
Yeah. It's already almost caught up to the fucking Ghost Rider after one day. Like, it's crazy. Like Ghost Rider's at like 49, I think, and I think this is at like 42. So
49. My God.
Yeah, and look, Dormammu in the chat. I think he hits the nail on the head. Victory is still a niche part of the franchise, which I mentioned earlier. It's not something that's mainline. You have to kind of look for that series and go out of your way to view it. And therefore, a niche product is going to be offered through niche methods. So to me, I did the math, and it's like it's almost $2 million that they need for this to go into full production. And it's like, why the fuck do you need that much? I can understand like that, like people like this is a multi-million dollar, $1 billion company. company. Like,
Well, you're
why do we
beyond
need
that.
to do this? But again, this is something that's a little bit more risque for them to release. And so they're just trying to cover all their bases. I think the fact that they're just even offering it for the fans that would want it is awesome. Like, you know what I'm saying? And again, putting what they're putting into it. Like, is it going to be third party quality? Probably not. You know what I'm saying? But it's going to be a lot better.
It's not supposed to be.
But it's going to be a lot better than the offerings that you're finding on
you're not going to go to Walmart and
Walmart.
find something at that level.
You know what I'm saying?
Like it's definitely a thing. And like you were talking about the $2 million if you total out the numbers and all that. I've, being in this, you hear things, you read things, you see things. I've heard anywhere from $50,000 to $100,000 is just the cost of making the mold. The cost of making the mold. That's it. And this Death Source, that's a one-time shot. I mean, let me take that back. In my opinion, from where I'm shooting from, it's one-time shot. Yeah, I don't know anything about Victory, so I don't know if there's 35 other versions of this guy. But from my head, it's one guy. So you're never using this mold again. You're making these, you're selling these, and then you're melting that mold and remaking it into something else. So they have to make all that money back up front. There's no playing around with this one. This isn't something they could offer you for 80 because they're going to repaint it purple and pink with blue stripes later on and call it Joe Blow from Idaho. It's a one shot.
Hey, I'm from Virginia. Thank you very much.
Hey, if y'all motherfuckers don't know, Joe's that dude. Joe's my man. That's my guy right there.
I mean, and you're absolutely right. I mean, the Commander class Jetfire, you see they already repainted that for Shattered Glass.
I've got it twice.
Yeah, they got another use out of that mold. We haven't gotten another Rodimus yet, but I'm pretty sure we're gonna get a Nemesis version of that mold.
You're gonna get that Rodimus Unicronus or whatever the fuck they call it, that Shattered Glass version.
Yeah, I'd be in on that. That was pretty cool looking.
And with Motormaster
only
being
he has
Commander
the
class,
mustache though.
You know, with that one, I'm sure we're gonna get a G2 version in a different color or whatever and stuff like that. So they're gonna. They have to do that, but like you said, with the Deathsaurus, with a Star Saber, they don't really have multiple versions.
What are you gonna do with that?
Yeah. Can they give you, Nemesis versions or whatever? Like they could or whatever, but it's not something that we've ever really kind of seen before with those characters. So
you'll get those one-off people with that, but canon collectors are not gonna buy that. They're gonna be like, "This ain't in my show. I'm not buying that shit."
Yeah. So, but otherwise, like I said, I think it's kind of a cool offering. I wasn't expecting it when I saw the picture yesterday. And like the initial picture I saw wasn't the most flattering. And I was already seeing the comments like shitting on it. But once I started like looking at more of the photos and, again, I'm comparing it to DZEF because like that figure just came out. But again, it's hard. You can't really compare mainline to third party. It's not the same thing. I feel for mainline, that looks pretty good. And I think with all the tiers and all the unlocks, if it hits all that, I think it's going to be well worth that $180 price point for sure.
Yeah,
it does look pretty cool. And I look forward to seeing it. But what most people need to take into understand, this is the very first primary render pictures of this thing. You really can't go too far in on it. Like I can talk shit about the waffles because you can see those, but you can't talk too much shit about this figure until you start seeing some physical concepts. Even Star Saber did not look great in the first couple pictures, but now he looks fucking amazing. Again, not my thing, but I've gone back and looked at stuff online and seen who he is and seen what he looks like. The final ones that they're starting to show in person now look great. Like you can't ask for much better than that at $160, $170.
I agree.
It's people need to relax. It's gonna be cool. I'm happy for those that are getting this. I'm happy for my boy Jose. I'm always happy for Jose. When he finds love in something, I like to hear that. When he loses that love, it hurts my heart a little bit. So I mean, I like hearing him excited about stuff.
Yeah. And that's how I feel like what's happening. Like, I feel like I'm losing some of my love for this main line, which hurts because I'm like, I've been championing this stuff for the past few years. Like, I feel like the quality was there, but I have to shout it out when the quality is dipping, and that makes me start going in another direction. You know what I'm saying? So still excited.
Good.
No, go ahead. No,
I was gonna say it's not just like it's that stuff too, but it's then you're like, okay, well now I'm going elsewhere and finding third-party filler pieces. So in addition to my $25, $26 deluxe figure, now I'm spending, anywhere from $6 to $15 on filler kits.
Yep.
On top
Yep.
of it.
Yep. And then to me, like, I mean, a lot of the guys, I think like Tyler and like used to call it like turd polish or whatever. Like, you know, I have picked up some of those upgrade pieces, but to me, I'm like, why should I have to? Like, you know what I'm saying? If I'm gonna do that, then I'm just gonna spend the extra $40 and get the third party version. You know what I'm saying? If such a thing exists, you know. So so that's kind of like where I feel like I'm gravitating more now, like back to like the select third party pieces and starting to leave some of this mainline stuff alone. But if it's stuff like that, like that it has to be a HasLab where a little bit more quality is put in, or a commander class type figure. If to me now it's like if I feel the love for the character, I'm gonna go in, you know, especially if the quality is there, you know. So I'm liking the way that looks. You know, I'm gonna back it. I haven't backed it yet, but I'm definitely gonna get my thing in there.
That's another thing. See, you even said just hesitating. And this is something I want to tell everybody. It seems like they might have learned. I don't know if because they're different parties, you know, it's Transformers or it's GI Joe or it's, you know, Marvel Legends. Maybe they learn from each other or they don't interact with each other. I don't know how that works on the corporate level, but this one they're at least showing you a couple tiers up front. One of the things I think everybody should do is just back that motherfucker. Day one, just go in there and hit yes, blow the numbers to the roof, and you will see everything. You'll see every tier. And once you hit that final tier, if you're like, it's not really worth that to me, undo it. But at that point, we've all seen it. We know what's coming. There's no surprises at that point. Until they get smart enough to know, just show us the tiers up front. You can still keep them at levels. You can still say we need 9,000 to get this, or 10,000 to get that, or 12,000 to get that. But just let us know up front. I don't want to see outlines. I don't want to see shadow puppets. Just show me. I've said it before, and I'll say it 100 times. Until you're willing to take an envelope with me without knowing how much money I've put in there for the figure you're giving me, I don't want to see your bullshit blind boxes. I don't want to see shadow outcuts. None of that. Yeah. If we're gonna play the guessing game, it might be $1 in that envelope. It might be $1,000 in an envelope, but you'll never know until I get my toy. You know, if they're not willing to play that game, I'm not willing to play their game. They need to show us up front what we're getting. But I want to, you know, we kind of got to the end of that one. Jose, check the messages while I talk for a second. We've been going for like an hour and 50 now, so we're already starting to kind of wind down. I've had an absolute blast. I want to first and foremost, don't take it personal, guys, but I really want to thank Jose for coming on here with us because one, if it wasn't for him agreeing to this, we couldn't have made y'all know how much of a shithead Wolfie was.
It's also be in bed right now.
Yeah. Without him being here, we would not be able to do this. So we do appreciate you taking time and coming on here with us and driving for us and letting us shoot shit and talk with you. I want to thank, you know, my buddy Wolfie. As much as I talk shit to you, brother, you know I still love you, man. You know, I'd piss on you if you were on fire. Hell, for $5, I'd piss on you even if you weren't on fire.
Hey, I've got that $5 next time.
Both me with a good time.
Hey, Joe just offered me $5. Y'all heard it. Can't take it back. It's on the internet.
Yep. I'll give you 10.
Yeah. So I want to thank everybody that rolled through. You know, we had Wes in here. We had Joe in here. Joe, man, I miss you, dude.
I miss y'all, man. I miss y'all.
I see your little comments and stuff in there when we had, and I'm like, man, Joe's a trip. People don't even know. Joe's quiet, but he's funny as hell. So I'm glad you came in here and hung out for a little while. You are always 1,000% welcome to come back on these hangouts, dude. Don't even hesitate.
Cool. Hopefully get a webcam here soon.
Yeah. I want to shout out everybody who's in JCC right now. All our brothers and our rock family that we're not getting to see physically, for even jumping in for a split second. It was great to see y'all. We love you guys. We hope you guys have an absolute blast. And I can't wait to see y'all here in a little bit of short time. So have fun up there. We're going to go around real quick, let everybody talk. So I'm going to start with Wolfie because he's ugly and he looks like he's about to fall asleep. So we'll go with him.
Fucking hate
Wolfie,
so
let people know where your lying shit talking ass is at.
Fucking shit. You can find me, Eric Wolfenstein, on all your social media needs, and of course, all the Fridays here with most of you fine people.
Aw,
Shut up.
All right, Joe, man. I know you're just popping in to visit, man, but let people know what's up. Tell them, hey, tell them where you at, what you need.
I'm more kind of a lurker or anything anymore, but Facebook, just Joe Siren. I think I'm on Instagram at Skywarp53. You may see me hanging out in the Health and Fitness ROC group in there with the Flex Squad.
Yes.
So a little neglectful there this week, but I've been hitting the gym, just not posting it. So
that's good. It's all right.
That's about it.
Yeah. I hit the gym once and I got a simple assault charge. It was crazy. That dude was an asshole.
Do what you can.
But we're gonna go over here to Jose, who has agreed, guys. We're gonna go unaired after we get done with this. He's gonna keep it going in case anybody wants to pop in here and say hi, talk shit off air. You know, if you didn't want to be on here and show your ugly mugs and have people go down to the post office and tell on you. You can go.
That's just for wanted people and missing kids.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Sometimes heads are shy and they don't like to be on a live portion of the broadcast. So we are going to be hanging out a little while unbroadcasted, guys. The link is in the Realm of Collectors Facebook group. Please join us.
Some of us are going to be doing that. Some of us, not lying ass shit talking dickhead over there.
Point the other way.
What if I'm lying? What if I'm lying and I actually show up? Ooh,
dude, that would just doubly prove what a lying shithead you are.
Exactly.
Game in my plan.
He's going to catch his second win.
Yeah. Let's let the bus driver know where you at, brother. Talk to us.
All right. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all at Harrican BX. If you want to follow a little bit more of the real life and the fitness stuff, at DS4 Fitness on Instagram. On this very channel on Monday nights, Enter the Realm, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. BTM on Tuesdays, which is on a hiatus. So sorry, guys, if anybody's out there wondering that we haven't had new episodes in a while. We're just kind of taking a little break, reassessing. We'll see what happens with that time slot soon. And check out Verbally Challenged with Harrican BX on all your favorite audio podcast pushing platforms. And thank you, guys. It was a pleasure. Loved hanging out with you guys.
Oh man, we love you, brother. We love you. So
love
before we get out of here, we're gonna run it down because I'm gonna fuck this up and Dust can yell at me later. Was it ETR Mondays at 9? Right out the box. I don't know if it has a specific time, but it's been popping on
anytime.
It can just show up, man. I think he threw in there Sunday at like 11:30 one time. It was fucking bananas. So right out the box will pop up. We got Shelf Gravy with JD and Chan and the crew that shows up with there. You know, Mike is in there and who was in there? Like there's a couple people in there last time.
Matt Hurd, Beansy be up in there.
Beansy shows up in there. Then you have Figga Bangin', which is Ace, and I think Eric's on there now. Eric B's on there.
B's on
there.
Yep.
And JD, and those two alternate with each other every other Wednesday. They alternate back and forth.
Yes, sir.
Friday nights, you can find us right here, me and that line ass motherfucker.
There you go. You got it. You got it.
Right there. That line ass motherfucker.
Perfect.
And EE, and Derek, and who am I missing, man? I'm missing Gort will be here. Sometimes he's in black and white, sometimes he's in color, but he's always here with love. Gort will be here with us too. We do Friday nights, 9 p.m. Realm Hatton Project. We alternate between a show and a hangout. And we got a lot of stuff running on in the backgrounds, man. Dust is full of ideas and stuff constantly going to keep all of us interacting with each other because it does help us get to those next recharge points, and it gives us interesting points to interact with each other. Yeah, so we constantly are talking and working on stuff, and we love all you guys, man. I thank you guys for hanging out. I know it's back-to-back hangouts, and we appreciate you showing up. So
yeah, thank you.
Other than that, man, look for the link. Jose's gonna hang out. Liar McLyerson over here will be probably in bed. I don't know if Joe's hanging.
Yeah, why the hell not?
I might hang for a few minutes because work is coming early for me again tomorrow, and I've been up all damn morning for work all day today. So I'll hang out for a little bit. I hope to see you guys in there. If not, we will see you guys next week. And I think that's it. What's the? Oh, he always says it. So now I get to say it. I'm done talking.
Done talking, guys. All right. Peace out.
Love you, Pinkerton.
Take care. Stay safe, peoples.
Yeah.
Peace.
Say it with me now. Round.